And now, Brookhaven Academy Cougar football on B92. Game action is brought to you by Paul Barnett Nissan on Brookway Boulevard, Gatlin Feed, Perkins Ace Hardware in Lincoln Plaza, Sullivan Ford Lincoln Exit 40, Mississippi Sports Medicine, Strength Roofing and Siding in Byram, Pike National Bank, King's Daughters Medical Center, Brookhaven,
White and Associates CPA,
T.H. Perkins Furniture, Brookhaven, All Red Financial, downtown Brookhaven, Rent Smart on Industrial Park Road, Insurance and Risk Managers, Brookhaven, the Bank of Brookhaven, and Brookhaven Monument Company. Now, to the field for Cougar play-by-play. Here are Ken Hollingsworth and Beck Warren.
Well, good evening and welcome to Brookhaven Academy, a homecoming tonight. Ken Hollingsworth along with Beck Warren set to bring you the action tonight. Brookhaven Academy, first district ball game for the Cougars. They'll take on Natchez Cathedral. Cathedral's already had 2 district ball games, winning convincingly, shutting out Hillcrest and River Oak.
Chase Blaine Johnson, your senior maids, Kelly Brister, Juliana Crosby, Lucy LeBlanc, and Ainsley Allen, last year's homecoming queen, then presented the crown to this year's homecoming queen as elected by the student body this morning. That is Lucy LeBlanc. So congratulations to Lucy LeBlanc, this year's homecoming queen at Brookhaven Academy. Let's take a 2-minute break right now. 2 minutes down the line, we'll come back and visit with the head football coach here at Brookhaven Academy, Coach Ron Rushing. That's coming up in 2 minutes after this on B92.
Hello, this is Will Thibodeau, General Sales Manager at Sullivan Ford Lincoln, Southwest Mississippi's Ford Truck Headquarters. Cool weather is right around the corner, but the deals are only heating up here at Sullivan. After another record-breaking new car and truck sales month, our lot is busting with great local trades, and we need to make room for more. With super low interest rates available, now is the best time of the year to buy. Come see our family here. Visit us on the World Wide Web at SullivanFordLincoln.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40, Brookhaven.
Perkins Ace Hardware is the place.
For tools, electrical, plumbing supplies, and paint.
Perkins Ace Hardware is the place for
Bad boy mowers, lawn and garden supplies.
Perkins Ace Hardware is the place for
Appliances, large and small.
Perkins Ace Hardware is the place
For the helpful hardware folks.
Perkins Ace Hardware, Highway 51 North at Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven.
Join in supporting our local schools this season. Brookhaven Monument Company is proud of all of our area schools and wishes them all a great year. Be sure and attend the games and cheer for your school. For over 70 years, Brookhaven Monument has been part of the community and pleased to support local events. Brookhaven Monument thanks you for choosing them to provide a lasting memorial to remember your loved ones. Visit the Brookhaven Monument Showroom on Highway 51 North or call 833-5701.
Perkins Ace Hardware is the place
For tools, electrical, plumbing supplies, and paint.
Perkins Ace Hardware is the place for
Bad boy mowers, lawn and garden supplies.
Perkins Ace Hardware is the place for
Appliances, large and small.
Perkins Ace Hardware is the place
For the helpful hardware folks.
Perkins Ace Hardware, Highway 51 North at Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven. Well, the Cougar pregame show continues right now. We're glad to have with us the head football coach here at Brookhaven Academy, Coach Ron Rushing. Well, Coach Rushing, a typical Brookhaven Academy Centerville football game last week. The final outcome not decided till late in the contest. How about some thoughts about that contest out of Centerville last week?
Anytime you can go down to Centerville and get a win, you take it. You know, wasn't pretty in the middle of the game. We started off fast. Actually, when it was 10-0, we were driving down. I thought if we could have scored then, that might have separated us a little bit. But we turned it over, and they went and scored with, I think, 24 seconds left in the half. And it was just a dogfight at that point, like it always is. But regardless of how we played, middle, we got a W, and go down there and get a win. That doesn't happen very often, so we're excited about the win.
Now, Centerville, we were kind of looking at that wing tee, perhaps anticipating that. They come out in a shotgun. I think they ran one play out of the wing tee. Was that a kind of a surprise to you, or were you kind of anticipating that?
Definitely a surprise. I think we defend the double wing, as good as anybody. I know in the last 3 years we've played them, we've actually gotten them out of it toward the end of the game. But definitely surprised, for them to only run one play out of it, which I think we played it very well. That's what we practiced on all week. But we knew some of their spread stuff, but totally caught us off guard.
And of course, Corey Case hits a big field goal to give us that little cushion. They come back and with that 10-8 scored at halftime, we kind of seesaw back and forth. They take the lead with about 3 minutes to go, 20-17, and they kick off. Looked like a fumble. We recover, and we make the drive. And a young man named John Rivers Brown comes in, only carry, 32-yard touchdown. Tell us a little bit about that decision to put him in and about that play.
JR's got a little wiggle. He's young, but he can make people miss, out in the open field. On that last drive, we were talking about it before the drive. We felt like we had 3 or 4 things that we could work with to move the ball down the field. And once we got it across got in pretty good field position. He was a little fresher. We felt like we'd give him a shot, and he took it to the house, Of
course, I think this is 2 touchdowns, in 3 carries as a varsity player.
It is. He had 4 or 5 carries against a mid-school center late in the ball game and had a 65-yard touchdown run. So I told him this week, you can expect to see him in the backfield a little bit more. He's earned it, to get back there and get some carries. And we actually game planned him up some to carry the ball. So you'll see a little bit more of him tonight.
Of course, Tyler Fortenberry rushed the ball well. I think Centerville put a little pressure on him, and I thought they defended the pass pretty well. We had some tight windows we had to try to work with, and Dylan comes up with some good catches as well as Rob and so forth. But our receivers had to really fight some pretty good defensive players from Centerville.
They did. They got us off balance toward the middle. Didn't get anything rhythm-wise going. I know we just didn't look smooth, and that goes to Centerville's credit. They walked up and played us man, and we didn't get open on some of our stuff. But Tyler Fortenberry, has ran the ball well all year. He's averaging, I think, 350, 370 yards a game in total offense. So he ran the ball really well and got us in some good situations.
Well, the 24-20 win over Centerville is in the books right now. We get ready for the homecoming game tonight against Natchez Cathedral. We'll take a break and come back and talk about this ball game tonight after this on B92.
Join in supporting our local schools this season. Brookhaven Monument Company is proud of all of our area schools and wishes them all a great year. Be sure and attend the games and cheer for your school. For over 70 years, Brookhaven Monument has been part of the community and pleased to support local events. Brookhaven Monument thanks you for choosing them to provide a lasting memorial to remember your loved ones. Visit the Brookhaven Monument showroom on Highway 51 North or call 833-5701.
Brookhaven Academy has been serving our community for over 40 years. They offer a quality education and a Christian and learning environment for all students from preschool through 12th grade. Students each receive opportunities to excel in the arts, ACT prep, extracurricular activities, college preparatory curriculum, and athletics. Come visit Headmaster Jason Case and Elementary Principal Paige Nielsen to see how Brookhaven Academy is making a difference one child at a time.
And your home's roof? takes a beating. Protect it and loved ones with a roof from Strength Roofing and Siding. From shingle or metal roof, let Strength Roofing and Siding put their 40 years of experience to work for you. They offer an unmatched lifetime warranty and work with insurance companies. Strength Roofing and Siding. Online at strengthroofingandsiding.com or call 601-373-7254. The same number since 1979.
I'm Nicole at Pike National Bank. As a parent, you want to build a strong foundation for your kids to help them succeed. Learning how to manage money at a young age is a very important skill and can set them up for success. Our student checking accounts are a great way to start. Did you know you can open one at the age of 16? Visit me at our Brookhaven location today to learn more. Pike National Bank, a better way to bank for the future. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Well, homecoming here at Brookhaven Academy, Natchez Cathedral. I know a team you're quite familiar with comes into town tonight. This is a club that's 3-1. I guess more importantly right now, they are 2-0 in the district. This is our first district ball game. So for Brookhaven Academy tonight, this is a big contest, not just for homecoming, but for the district situation as well.
It is. I told the team earlier that this week, you know, when all this stuff's over with, there's going to be a game that breaks out Friday night, a very important game, and it's the first district ball game. We haven't beaten Cathedral. I don't think Brookhaven Academy has ever beaten Cathedral, so it's a big game in that aspect. Played them well last year, and the game was suspended or canceled because of lightning, but you know, this is going to go a long way as far as seeding in the playoff and winning the district championship. So it's a big game for us.
Of course, they shut out Hillcrest, and also they shut out River Oaks by some 30-point margins. Let's talk a little bit about this Cathedral club, what they bring to the table tonight.
Good size up front. We got two big old tackles that eat up space. Two very athletic defensive ends that get upfield, and it'll probably give us a little problem with protecting as far as our passing. We'll have to get the ball out of our hands quick. Real athletic in the secondary. Defensively, I think they're above average. They're a pretty good ball team. Offensively, 90% of the time they're going to run power and counter to the running back and the quarterback. Throw the ball out on the perimeter a lot. They take shots downfield. Pretty balanced offensively, but at the end of the day, we're going to have to stop the run.
Of course, homecoming matchup with Natchez Cathedral. Some people might say, well, why do you schedule an opponent like that for homecoming? But as you said with Centerville last year, you want a good football game, an exciting football game for those folks who may only get to see one Brookhaven Academy game this year, and that's would be tonight.
Absolutely. You know, when I was at Cathedral, we actually beat the number one team in the state twice for homecoming, and we beat the number two team once for homecoming. So we always picked out good teams. I love the atmosphere. There'll be a big crowd, you know, tonight on both sides of the ball for both teams. And I always tell them, you know, I can't remember who I played when I was in high school for homecoming, but if they beat Cathedral, you know, they'll always remember who they played for homecoming.
How about a couple of keys to a Cougar win tonight?
I think always turnover battle. We've struggled with turnovers early in the year, so if we can minimize those, it's going to give us a chance. Obviously, we're going to have to tackle. We improved last week, but we're going to have to continuing to improve on tackling. And then I think we're going to have to be pretty balanced offensively. You know, it's not going to be a game where we can throw the ball 45, 50 times a game. I think we're going to have to be able to establish the run and play action and throw off that.
All right, homecoming tonight, Brookhaven Academy and Natchez Cathedral. Great atmosphere. Should be a great ball game. And, Coach, thanks for taking time to talk to us about the Cougars. We'll look forward to the game tonight, and we'll get ready for a good homecoming atmosphere, good homecoming activities tonight.
Thank you. Go Cougars.
You have one agent for car insurance, another for home insurance, and still another for health insurance. Deal with just one agency for all your insurance needs. Insurance and Risk Managers Brookhaven has been serving families and businesses for generations. Professional agents at Insurance and Risk Managers will help you design a plan just right for your home, auto, life, health, and business insurance. Call 833-6321 or come by the office at 315 South Jackson Street, Brookhaven. Insurance and Risk Managers.
Experiencing shoulder, elbow, hip, or knee pain? Come see the experts, Dr. Larry Field and Dr. Austin Barrett at Mississippi Sports Medicine, located locally at the Brookhaven Medical Arts Building. Our specialized surgeons have over 50 years combined orthopedic experience specific to the shoulder, elbow, hip, and knee. Why see a general orthopedic when you could see the experts? Mississippi Sports Medicine, where we specialize for you. Request the Brookhaven location when scheduling your appointment at MississippiSportsMedicine.com or call 601-354-4488.
Paul Barnett Nissan is one of the fastest growing dealerships in Southwest Mississippi. Come experience the difference. Nissan Titan trucks are the only trucks on the market with a 100,000-mile bumper-to-bumper manufacturer's warranty and get up to $14,000 off MSRP. Come see the new Rocky Ridge Titan on display now. And all new or used vehicles purchased from Paul Barnett Nissan get 2 years worth of touch-and-go car washes. Experience the difference at Paul Barnett Nissan, exit 40 Brookway Boulevard, Brookhaven.
White & Associates is a CPA firm that provides personal and professional
Academy
services
homecoming
and tax preparation and
2019.
planning,
The
payroll
class
reports.
being honored here this evening. Team captains this evening for Brookhaven Academy, Jackson Logan, also Harrison Brownlee, Gunnar Brister, who is returned to the squad here, and also Nick Ogden. The team captains for Brookhaven Academy. Beck, Clay Smith, who's helping us out tonight, gave us some stats as far as Natchez Cathedral, and they've been playing some pretty good defense.
Yeah, and I think we were talking to Clay earlier, and that's something's got to give tonight, Ken. Clay's research: Natchez Cathedral gives up 8 points per ball game. Of course, we know about the Cougars, the high-flying, high-scoring offense of Brookhaven Academy. So you got the immovable logic and the force of the Cougars, and someone's going to come out on top tonight. Don't expect anything different from the Cougars. They'll mix up pass and run. Tyler Fortenberry, Dylan Fortenberry, Nick Ogden, John Rivers Brown in the backfield. So expect to see the same thing for the Cougars. But we know a little bit also about the Natchez Cathedral Greenway. They kind of operate around their quarterback, number one, J.T. Taylor. We've seen him several years. I think he may be a 3-year starter, Ken, if I'm not mistaken. Big, tall guy, stands about 6'2", can really throw the ball. And in the backfield, number 11, J.C. Harris. He's the guy that they'll go to when they go to their running game.
Of course, last year over at Cathedral, we were leading going, I think, just before halftime when the game was suspended due to lightning. In fact, we had like a 2.5-hour delay. Finally, they decided just to call the game off. No contest last year.
Yeah, it's a good start to that ball game. I believe we had an early interception, maybe for a touchdown, and jumped out in front of them. And that's what I'm sure Coach Rushing wants from his squad tonight, is jump on them early, just like we did last week versus the Centerville Tigers, and make Cathedral play from behind.
Cathedral has won the toss. They've elected to defer their option to the second half. The Brookhaven Academy will get the ball to begin the ball game here. Brookhaven Academy moving right to left as we watch the action. Cathedral defending the south end zone, and Brookhaven Academy, of course, will be defending the north end zone. Other games tonight, Brookhaven High has the night off. Boys are making their journey up to McAdams tonight. West Lincoln up to Madison St. Joe, a team that Natchez Cathedral defeated a few weeks ago. Also St. Patrick and Enterprise tonight. Weston at Hazelhurst. Bogachita travels to Puckett. Franklin County and the Mid-County. Lawrence County at Columbia, and Pass Christian is at North Pike. Let's go to the field now for the invocation, then the playing of the national anthem.
Following which we ask you to sign our America with the performance of our national anthem. Now, friends, let us join in prayer. Dear Lord, as we celebrate this homecoming week at Brookhaven Academy, we are grateful and we offer praise for the remarkable inspiration and tradition and legacy of all of the alumni, friends, and patrons who have supported the school for almost 5 decades. May their influence continue to permeate these halls of Brookhaven Academy. May their influence and their Christian mission upon these young men and women be great the halls of Brookhaven Academy, who intrinsic and transient and be constant in their lives, not only during their time with the Academy, but even years from now. We thank you for the remarkable legacy of this place and time here in Southwest Mississippi, an area of the planet that has seen the grace of God for more than 2 centuries in a very tangible way. In this part of the United States, these wonderful traditions of Catholicism and Protestantism welded together at a very early time. Catholicism came to the Mississippi Valley in 1718 with the county of Natchez. Protestantism followed very shortly after. The joining of those 2 branches of Christian faith has resulted in a remarkable tradition of service to Christ, generation after generation. We thank you for the Brookhaven Academy and for Cathedral in the school. You know, we want to protect these players that they can get with spirit of sportsmanship, of self-discipline, of dedication to their sport. And by the way, may we see in a more perfected way a method by which we serve you, by which we live our faith, by which we live the promise of salvation through your Son, our Savior, Jesus Christ. And that by our works, we reach those who are unsaved. We do not know you. And that 40 or 50 years from now, if these young players will remember this not for the greatness of their accomplishments, but for the goodness of the grace of God. Lord, we praise you, we love you, and we pray these things in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
So the invocation and the playing of the national anthem means we're just about ready to get underway here at Brookhaven Academy. Brookhaven Academy and Natchez Cathedral Homecoming 2019. Let's take 60 seconds, 60 real quick here. Tackle the opening kickoff after this. B92 had after this as a flyover kind of surprises everybody, not expecting that, but I assume that was Paul Barnett.
That's a friend, Paul Barnett. Paul Barnett needs sign.
Let's take a quick 60 down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football kickoff is coming up on B92.
For any job, big or small, rent the quality equipment you need from Rent Smart on Industrial Park Road, Brookhaven. Rent Smart now offers limestone rocks for driveways, landscaping, or any other project. It's sold by the ton with pickup or delivery available. Rent Smart also offers a wide variety of services such as land clearing, pond building, site prep, and more. Contact Rent Smart today at 601-565-1346. Rent Smart on Industrial Park Road, Brookhaven.
It's all gotta go.
It's T.H. Perkins Furniture's huge warehouse sale at the 830 Brookway Boulevard location in Brookhaven. Save on lots of discontinued and one-of-a-kind items like odd foundation box springs, as is $50. Odd nightstands from $99. Odd chests from $199. Save on recliners, tables, mirrors, chairs, and much more. More items added daily. Bring your truck. All items as is. The huge warehouse sale at the 830 Brookway Boulevard location of T.H. Perkins Furniture. Call 601-833-1143.
Well, back here at Brookhaven Academy, Natchez Cathedral winning the opening toss of the coin here. And they will, of course, be kicking off to Brookhaven Academy back deep for the Cougars. Actually, nobody real deep back, expecting a kind of a sky kick, I guess. To the near side, we've got Luke Johnston. And it looks like that's going to be
Tyler.
Dylan.
Yeah, Tyler and Fortenberry across
the way. So Tyler, Fortenberry on the far side. Luke Johnson to the near side. Getting set to kick it off for the green wave here.
Christopher Johnson, number 51, Ken, one of the offensive linemen. So probably why you see the Cougars moving toward the Cathedral front line. And a not a designated deep man in the set on the return side of the ball.
Both Brookhaven Academy receivers standing back at their 15-yard line. Brookhaven Academy football getting underway here this evening.
A squib kick.
A little short kick is going to be picked up at about the 46 in Cougar territory. That's where the Cougars go on offense. First down and 10 for the Cougars. We get set to go here.
Good move. Good move there, Ken, by Coach Ron Rushing. Had his hands team up front, kind of expecting that. You usually don't see an offensive lineman kicking off, and didn't get much of a foot into that one. And Dylan Fortenberry on the front line, not on the back line, received that kick and downed it right at the 46-yard line.
Fortenberry will have a runner off of his right side. That's going to be Ogden. A keeper by Fortenberry. He's going to be wrestled down by Cathedral. That's going to be Jones Richardson. Richardson making the initial contact
in the backfield, and that's going to be about a yard or two lost for the Cougars back to the 44. Sets up a 2nd and 12 for the Cougars.
Yeah, Jones in there quickly in the backfield, about the time that it hit Fortenberry's hands, voting for that 2-yard loss.
So 2nd down, 14 for the Cougars. Action tonight. Homecoming just getting underway at Brookhaven Academy. Cougars on the road next week down to Park Lane. Ogden to the right side. Got Brister. Check that. That's going to be a give off on the sweep. That's going to be John Rivers Brown. Somebody's helmet's going to be ripped off. And he stays on his feet. Brown's got to get yardage across the 45 out to about the 47. His helmet got ripped off there. And making the tackle for the Green Wave is Noah Russ.
Yeah, good penetration right there by the Green Wave. John Rivers Brown working around left end. Did break away from that tackle, but from a safety perspective, once that helmet came off, they blew the ball dead. And give the Green Wave credit. All their guys pulled up at that point as not to hit Brown with no headgear.
Of course, Coach Rushing said he was going to try to get Brown in the game more tonight.
Yeah.
After that exciting 32-yard touchdown run to win the ball game last week in Centerville. Got a flag and looks like too much time. Delay of game on the Cougars. That'll cost us 5. That'll put the ball inside the 40, back to about the 37. So now then, it'll be 3rd down from the 37. Cougars have got to get down to the Green Wave 44.
About 19 yards to go right here, Ken. Look for Fortenberry to put it in the air.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Fortenberry to throw. Here comes some pressure being chased on the run. Points downfield. He's got to tuck it, dive ahead, and run out of bounds on the far side. On the job over there, Jordan Henry also looked like Bryson. It's his last name, Bryson Moore, also on the tackle across the way.
A lot of pressure coming from, like you mentioned, Moore on that one. Fortenberry was looking down, trying to motion to his receivers. They kind of gave up on the route as Tyler was flushed out of the pocket toward the Green Wave bench. Really had no one to throw it to. Good coverage in the backfield by the Green Wave. Corey Case back to punt for the Cougars.
Sam Mosby back to receive the anticipated punt. He'll stand back at around his 23. Kick is on the way, kind of a end-over-end kick is going to roll inside the 35 down to about the 29-yard line. So 1st down and 10 for the Green Wave on their own. I'll put them on the 30. So the Green Wave start on their own 30-yard line, 1st down and 10.
As we mentioned, Ken, look for the quarterback, J.T. Taylor, the senior. Running back, J.C. Harris. So we got J.T. and J.C. backfield duo for the Green Wave.
Taylor is the quarterback. Lining up to his right is going to be for them. That's going to be a Bryson Moore. Speed sweep. Now they're going to try to throw out of the speed sweep. Ball far down the field. This ball is going to be caught off the hand of the intended receiver. Flag is thrown. Intended down the field. They were looking for Ben White. Defensively there was Rob Johnson. And penalty thrown, and that we may get hung with a pass interference here back.
Pretty good coverage out there by Johnson. Thought he had good position, just running stride for stride with number 7. That'd be Ben White for the Green Wave. The the side judge was right by the play, did not reach for a flag. Back judge came from the other side of the field, threw a flag. In there late, 10-yard penalty. 1st down for the Green Wave.
A little trick play. They threw the pass off the speed sweep. Give off the right side across a 45, diving ahead to near midfield. That's going to be Moore on the carry. Host of Cougars on the play. Making the initial hit is going to be Jackson Logan. See Brister in there playing at linebacker as well. Back his first game back on the team here.
Yeah, good to see Gunnar Brister back in the middle, linebacker slot for the Cougars.
Again, a sweep to the right side. Moore comes right, cuts back to the middle, got the 1st down, and Moore comes down inside the 45 to the 41. And coming up to make the tackle is going to be Trey Fortenberry.
1st down for Cathedral. On game of 10.
So Fortenberry making the tackle, but that's a big run for the big running back Bryson Moore. Don't have weights on it, but he's got to be a 185, 190 at least. Taylor to throw, fires it far down the field, left sideline. Man is open, makes the grab. That's going to be a Cathedral touchdown. 41-yard TD pass.
So number 4, that's Sam Mosby.
So Mosby got behind the Cougar defense. So here comes your New York Life Insurance agent, Wayne Allred, Kelly Allred, extra point attempt at the 8:59 mark of the first quarter.
Bryson Hughes, number 60 for the PAT.
Bryson Hughes will attempt the point after. Snap back, placement down, the kick is up. It is a line drive, and the kick is good. So with 8:59 left in the first quarter, Natchez Cathedral, on the strength of that 41-yard touchdown pass, takes the lead 7-0 over Brookhaven Academy. Let's take 30 seconds, 30 down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football will continue after this on B92.
Being good at life means treating your business like your family, making sure that everyone's on the right path toward financial security. With over 170 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company can help find the best plan for your business and the employees who help it grow. So give Kelly Allred, your local New York Life agent, a call. He can also help you plan your family's financial future. You can reach him at 601-833-0604 or look for him at newyorklife.com.
Back a 70-yard drive for the Green Wave. The payoff, a 41-yard touchdown pass from Mosby, and the Green Wave take the early lead 7-0.
Green Wave pounding the offensive line with Bryson Moore on a couple run plays, and they went to the air, strike down the middle, Taylor to Mosby.
Here comes Fortenberry, Tyler Fortenberry on the return. He'll get it back out to the 38. That's where the Cougars will set up shop here. First down and 10 from their own 38.
20 on the return.
Cathedral already with 2 district wins in their pocket. Brookhaven Academy's first district ball game of the year. And again, going preseason, it was predicted these 2 teams would battle for the top spot in this district.
Yeah, 2 quality ball clubs right here. Good field position again for the Cougars. Let's see if we can find some positive yardage.
Fortenberry quick out. Dylan Fortenberry has it up across the 45 out to about the 46. About a yard short of the first down.
Steps out of bounds to the far side after a gain of 8.
So we'll call it second down, a little under 2 to go. Ball spotted just at the 46. Got just over the 47 for the first down.
Second down, 1.5.
John Rivers Brown back in the lineup. He'll stand to the left side of Fortenberry. Brown gets the care. No, fake to Brown. Keeper by Fortenberry trying to turn the corner. Tripped up after a short gain. Making the tackle is going to be, for them, it's going to be Devaning. Clayton Devaning makes the tackle.
Fortenberry picks up the first down. Needed about 1.5. Picked up 2. So first and 10, Cougars.
First down 10 for the Cougars. The ball spotted right at 49-yard line. 8:04 left in the first quarter. 7-0 Natchez Cathedral. Homecoming 2019 here at Brookhaven Academy. Double outs to the right side. Giving the sweep to Brown. Oh, fake to Brown. Pass out to Ogden. He's got room at the 40. 35, 30. Down the left side. 20, 15, 10, 5. Knocked out of bounds. Down around the 4-yard line. Coming over to make the tackle. Looked like that was going to be Ben White to make the tackle for Cathedral. But Ogden takes it all the way down to 3. A good fake to John Rivers Brown.
Got a flag right at the 28-yard line. Let's see what that is, Ken. See if Mike got some type of
block in the back. Yep.
No, it's going to be against the Green Wave. Yeah.
Blocking below the knees. That's going to cost Cathedral half the distance to the goal. That'll set Cougars up at about the 1.5-yard line. First down and goal to go. So that was a great fake to Brown.
Yeah, 45 on the screen pass to Ogden. Ogden made a great cut right about the 45-yard line. Saw nothing but open field. Took it all the way down to the 4. Cougars need to stick it in right here.
First down goal to go. Give to Brown. He's going to be stacked up
John Rivers Brown touchdown.
Yeah, that little extra effort, second effort by Brown, got him to make the touchdown. So Brown will cap off that 62-yard drive there. Brown on a 2-yard touchdown. And the Cougars poised now to tie this ball game up at the 7:38 mark of the first quarter.
Tell you what, Ken, Brown just goes in there. It's kind of like a pinball in there, just bouncing off the defenders. We thought he was stopped about the 3-yard line. Went the other way, got knocked into the end zone. 6 points for the Cougars. Corey Case on to tie it up right here in the first quarter of play.
Your New York Life Insurance agents, Dwayne Allred, Kelly Allred, extra point attempt is up. It is straight down the middle. It is good. We're all tied up here. 7:38 left in the first quarter of play. Brookhaven Academy 7, Natchez Cathedral 7. Let's take another 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football will continue after this on B92.
It's always good to do banking with people you know and trust, people who are interested in you and willing to get involved in helping you. Hey, this is Shannon Aker with Bank of Brookhaven, and that's the story of our bank, local people who operate the only remaining home-owned bank with the interest of this community at heart. Let us be your bank. At Bank of Brookhaven, it's all about you. Bank of Brookhaven, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Brookhaven Academy capping off that 62-yard drive. Big play, the pass play to Ogden, getting it down to around the 2. And John Rivers Brown punching it in from 2 yards out. Case's extra point attempt is good. And the Cougars come back to tie it up after the Green Wave had taken the lead 7-0 at the 8:59 mark of the first quarter.
Ken, we've seen the Green Wave be real aggressive on that front line, try to put a lot of pressure on our ends. And on Tyler Fortenberry, screenplay was just what the doctor ordered. Ogden turned it into a 45-yard catch and run. Brown finished it off on the 4-yard touchdown scamper.
3 receivers back deep for the Green Wave. They'll be standing back at about their 5-yard line, waiting the kick here from Corey Case. Case approaches the ball, kicks it high down the field. It'll be taken around the 6 and dropped. Scoops up back to the 5 to the 10, out to the 15 to the 20, close to the 20. Still on his feet, fighting across the 20 out to the 23. Making the tackle is going to be Colin Waldrop along with Luke Johnston, looks like down the field. Colin Waldrop, first man there. Actually, Colin's the one that made the tackle. Return was by J.C. Harris. So first down and 10, put the ball on the Green Wave 23.
Pretty good coverage on the kick. Defensive kick team for the Cougars. Got a whistle on the field. Let's see if we're going to go to the side judge is going to talk it over with the head official. They're looking at the clock, so.
Of course, I did learn something last night at Senatobia is after a touchdown, they reset the clock to 25 seconds.
Okay.
After a touchdown. That's the only time you'll see 25 seconds on the clock.
Pretty long ride from Senatobia, I presume.
Right. 3 hours and 20 minutes to set.
After a tough loss, right, nonetheless.
Northwest winning now in 19-15. Our score 7-7. Now put 21 seconds back on the clock.
First down.
JT Lee running the controls here for the Green Wave. Moore in there with him. They'll give to Moore, stacked up and push back. Looks like Nick Ogden in there. Also, it's going to be Trey Fortenberry and Ogden.
Yeah, Big Cade Watson, nose tackle for the Cougars. Getting a little bit of action in there. Gunnar Brister as well.
Gain of 1 on the play. Brings us second down and 9 to go from the 24 in Cathedral territory. Cathedral 3-1. Brookhaven Academy 3-1, but 2 of Cathedral's wins are in the district. Moore will set up to the right side of Taylor. They'll give it to the keeper by Taylor. 35, 40, 45, midfield. Finally tagged down on the Cougar 47.
We're going to get a hold back in the middle of the line.
Rob Johnston makes the tackle.
Got a flag came from that field judge right in the middle of the field. Sets up right behind the linebackers. We had a holding call that sprang J.T. Taylor, the quarterback, on the read option play.
So
this one's going to go back.
That's going to be marked off
back inside the 20. That's going to put the ball all the way back near the Cathedral 16.
And the line of scrimmage is reset to the Cathedral 16.
Brings up a first down and about, let's check that, second about 17. Cathedral from the Cathedral 16. Again, Taylor gives it to Moore, trying to sweep left. Moore got a little seam, comes across the 25 out to about, well, put him at the 24. It's where they're going to say he goes down. Taking the tackle for the Cougars is Nick Ogden.
August Sullivan.
Also, August Sullivan in there as well. So second down, actually third down, we'll call it about 8 to go here for Cathedral from the Cathedral 25. Sweep left side on the carry is going to be J.C. Harris. He'll be short of the first down. That's going to be, looks like Harrison Brownlee coming up to make the tackle for the Cougars.
Harris crashed right at the stick, so let's see where they mark it.
See the judge on this side standing at the 32.
Looks like fourth down and less than a football length to go for the Green Wave.
Officials will call timeout to measure.
So we'll have a measurement. At least they don't have to bring the chains across the field. The ball sitting right there at the chains on the far side. Ole Miss football tomorrow on B92. The Cal Bears, rated 22nd in the country, come to call on the Rebels. It'll be a 9 o'clock pregame show. Kickoff will be at 11 tomorrow morning. Hear it right here on B92.
They stretch the chains. Can't be much. Wow. You know, Ken, when the head referee holds up one hand, you know less than 6 inches. So
about fourth down, roughly 3 inches to go. Cathedral at this point of the ball game going for it at their own 33, just shy of the first down by a matter of 20 inches.
Harris back in the backfield, Moore on the sideline, the big bruiser.
To give to Harris, hit the line.
I don't think he got it.
Up. He may lose a yard. I don't think he even got to the line of scrimmage.
Let's see where the spot is.
Trey Fortenberry among those on the tackle. In fact, I think he'll lose about this is Judge right here. If he's standing where he is standing would be a first down. And they say he got the 3 inches he needed. Really looked like that because they had him stacked up in the backfield.
Wow. Great spot for the Green Wave on that one.
5 continues for the Green Wave. First down 10. Taylor, the throw, has time, fires it far down the field in triple coverage. This ball almost intercepted by Brookhaven Academy on the far side.
Number 19, Trevor Fortenberry, I believe, for the Cougars.
Right.
No, Jackson Logan.
Logan almost had an interception down around the 28 in Cougar territory. Second down at 10 from the Green Wave 34.
Trevor wears 13. Crossing those two up, but good coverage out there by Jackson Logan, knocking that ball away at the last moment.
Second and 10. Cathedral.
So second down, 10 for Cathedral at the 34. Keeper by Taylor up the middle, got it close to the 40. Gunnar Brister among those making the tackle. Also looks like Colin Waldrop on the play for Brookhaven Academy. So third down and about 4.5, 5 yards to go for the Green Wave on their 39-yard line.
Oh, got him on the other side. Yeah, number
on this
22.
side, Ben White on this side was 3 yards into the Cougar secondary, so a 5-yard penalty. And those are the type of penalties that make the coach kind of get a little riled up.
Yeah, 3rd and 4 turns into 3rd and 9, so probably a different play coming in from the sideline. Number 22, Clayton Devning over there, got out of his stance a little bit early, cost the Green Wave 5 yards on that one.
So third down, we'll call it 9 to go now for the Green Wave. They're back at their 34-yard line. Taylor takes a handoff, rolling to his right, has time, fires it down the field. Man is open. That's going to be caught by Ben White. Ben White with a sliding grab all the way down to the Cougar 26.
38 on the pass and catch.
Big crowds on both sides. Homecoming, of course, at Brookhaven Academy. Of course, Coach Ron Rushing spent many years head coach at Natchez Cathedral. Tater will sweep left side now, hands it off left side. That's going to be Harris. Goes left, cuts back in. Got it inside the 25 to about the 23. Taking the tackle is going to be Colin Waldrop for Brookhaven Academy.
Big plays right now. And the answer so far for the Green Wave. A couple of long pass plays getting behind the Cougar defenders.
Second down, just under 7 yards to go, about 6.5 to go for the Green Wave and the Cougar 23. 7-7 ball game, 3:56 left in the first quarter. We have a whistle and we have a timeout call. Brookhaven Academy breaking the action. 3:52 left in the first quarter. Brookhaven Academy 7, Natchez Cathedral 7. Let's take 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football will continue after this on B92.
Emotional and psychological problems have treatments, just like any other health issue. Still, you might not know how to find out what's right for you. We understand. That's why we created the KDMC Behavioral Wellness Center. We've seen how behavioral difficulties can affect someone's life. We can help you. Call KDMC Behavioral Wellness Center to make an appointment today. 601-835-9499. King's Daughters Medical Center, caring for our community like no one else can.
Back at Brookhaven Academy, homecoming 2019. Cougars and the Green Wave all tied up here 7-7.
Second down, about 7 for the Green Wave. JT Taylor, the senior quarterback. Some big strikes early.
Again, gives it to Harris, sweeping left, turns the corner, hit and drop. He'll get down to about the 21, picks up several yards in the play. Once again, on the tackle, looks like Colin Waldrop. So Harris on the carry. Got pretty good yardage. Third down, less than a yard to go. The ball spotted down just shy of the Cougars. In fact, it'll be over the Cougar 20 down to about the 18.
Yeah, about half a yard to go on this one. So another short yardage situation for the Green Wave.
Out of the eye set, pistol set. Harris got hit and dropped.
Big Cade Watson stepping in there, directing traffic from that nose tackle position.
From our vantage point, looks like he was
thrown for a little bit of a loss right there, yeah.
Officials timeout there again. Would like to measure here to make sure.
Tell you what, I didn't see any positive yardage on that one. The down marker indicator is that first down across the way. So they must see something that we don't see, but they'll stretch the chains and sort it all out.
Rob Johnson will check in defensively for the Cougars. 2:59 left in the first quarter. First down at 10. Set his forward motion, got enough for the first down. First and 10 for the Green Wave. That's going to put the ball on the Cougar, roughly the 17-yard line. This drive started on the Green Wave 23. They converted a couple of big third downs on this drive. The big pass play to Ben White, the major play in this particular series. Tater trying to keep it. Tater has some room. He's to the 10. That's back inside. Drop at about the 7. Looks like Ogden and also Rob Johnson
over
there as well.
Not before Taylor picked up about 7-8 yards on the play.
So I've got a player shaken up for Brookhaven Academy while they have an injury timeout. We'll take a break right now. 2:31 left in the first quarter. Brookhaven Academy 7 and Natchez Cathedral 7. They attended to the injured player for Brookhaven Academy. Let's take that 30 seconds, 30 down the line. And Brookhaven Academy Cougar football will continue after this on B92.
Hello, this is Will Thibodeau, General Sales Manager at Sullivan Ford Lincoln, Southwest Mississippi's Ford Truck Headquarters. Cool weather is right around the corner, but the deals are only heating up here at Sullivan. After another record-breaking new car and truck sales month, our lot is busting with great local trades, and we need to make room for more. With super low interest rates available, now is the best time of the year to buy. Come see our family here. Visit us on the World Wide Web at SullivanFordLincoln.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40, Brookhaven.
For the Cougars, number 56.
2:31 left in the first quarter.
Yeah,
7-7 ball game.
Big Cade Watson across the way, a lower extremity injury. Looks like his left knee, but he's coming off the field under his own power. Lee Dunaway and staff from KDMC checking him out. Watson in on a couple of big plays early from that nose tackle position.
10 yards. Officials timeout to measure. Inside the 10-yard line.
First down and 10. Taylor got enough for the first down to the 7. So first down and goal to go for the Green Wave as they're knocking on the door once again against the Cougars.
Harris in the backfield with Taylor.
Taylor will take it. Gonna leave it with Harris. Harris goes right, cuts back inside. Harris to the goal line. Harris will be in there for the touchdown. A 7-yard TD run by Harris. That will cap off a 77-yard drive by the Green Wave. Again, the big pass play, some 38 yards to Ben Taylor, sets it up for the Green Wave. That comes at the 2:19 mark of the first quarter. And here comes your New York Life Insurance agent, Dwayne Allred, Kelly Allred, extra point attempt.
Number 60.
Bryson Hughes will try to kick it through here for the Green Wave. Snap back, placement down. The kick is up. And does it get over? No. A little bit short. No good.
Ken, looks like Tyler Fortenberry got in and got a big call up there. Knocked it down. Point after touchdown falls short. 2:19 to go here in the first quarter of play. Green Wave out in front of the Cougars, 13-7.
Let's take 30 seconds down the line. 30 seconds. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football will continue after this on B92.
For loads and loads and loads of quality, it's Speed Queen from Perkins Ace Hardware Brookhaven. Speed Queen is built to do 25 years of laundry and carries the industry's best warranty. For loads and loads and loads of quality, it's Speed Queen from Perkins Ace Hardware, Highway 51 North and Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven. Open Monday through Saturday from 7 till 5.
Other games are trying to follow for you. No score. West Lincoln, North Delta. Check that out. West Lincoln and St. Joe. And also Bogan City Puckett. No score in the first quarter. Fortenberry to the far side. That's going to be a little squib kick taken up here by Johnson. He'll step out of bounds around the 43. That's where the Cougars go on offense. First down and 10 at their own 44 officially.
Good field position here for the Cougars. They just got to answer the call. Cathedral march back down behind another long pass play. Put points on the board. Point after touchdown did fail. So 13-7 ball game here with 2:15 to go in the first quarter of play.
Yeah, that extra point back may very well come back to serve as the difference in this ball game. 13-7 Green Wave on top.
First down, 10 to go.
Colin Waldrop split to this side, trips to the far side. Tyler Fortenberry to throw. Here comes some pressure. Rolling to his right, looking downfield, throws it on the run. It's going to be picked off. Intercepted at the 32. And it looks like that's going to be, I believe that's going to be Terrence Hargrave, or Tedrick Hargrave on the far side.
Yeah, Fortenberry flushed out of the pocket again, rolling to his right toward the Cathedral bench. Tried to get it over the top to Dylan Fortenberry down around the 35-yard line. Hargrave stepped in front of it, pulled it down, 1st and 10. Green Wave on their own 35-yard line.
So Natchez Cathedral gets it back on their own 35. Somebody a little bit late getting off for Brookhaven Academy. Hand will be with Harris. Harris tripped up as he comes across the line. Got not 5 yards, though, out to near the 40-yard line. As they unpile there, we'll see who looks like that's going to be Carver. Carver out of the bottom of that pile for Brookhaven Academy.
About 5. 2nd and 5 with the 40 for Green Wave.
So 2nd down, 5 for the Green Wave following the pass interception.
Gonna look for Ben White again. Becky way out here by his lonesome, guarded by Rob Johnston. And the give on the counter inside, push back a couple of yards in the play. That's going to be Gage Brown, first man there for Brookhaven Academy. On the carry is Landon Lees onto that wingback set. Got about 3 yards, though. Brings up a third down, big third down play for the Cougar defense, 3rd and 3 on the Greenway 43.
Lees took that one, a little slot back there, big number 2. Probably comes in about 210 pounds, more of a blocker. Got a chance to carry it on that one.
Sweeping left side, first down and more, across midfield, all the way down to the Cougar 39. On the run is going to be J.C. Harris. Colin Waldrop making the tackle for Brookhaven Academy.
Flag comes in late. Let's see what we got right here.
Clock under a minute, 41 seconds left. Green Wave driving after that pass interception.
Face mask against the Cougars.
I'll tack another 10 yards or so on the end of the play. Well, right now, back everything going the Green Wave's way here at homecoming at Brookhaven Academy.
Yeah, Green Wave doing a good job up front, controlling that line of scrimmage. Eating up yards under the legs of Harris.
Inadvertent penalty, only a 5-yarder, puts it at the 35. But nonetheless, first down and 10 for the Green Wave on the Cougar 35-yard line. Once again, White split way out here to the right. Ball on the far hash. Again, the give left side, turning the corner for a couple of yards is Harris. Will again be hit there by Gunnar Brister. 2 or 3 players on the attack led by Brister from his linebacker spot. Picks up about 3 on the play, down to about the 32, we'll call it. 2nd down and 7 for the Green Wave on the Cougar 32. At the first quarter clock has come to an end. End of 1 quarter. It is Natchez Cathedral 13, Brookhaven Academy 7. We'll take a break. 30, make that 60 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football will continue after this on B92.
Join in supporting our local schools this season. Brookhaven Monument Company is proud of all of our area schools and wishes them all a great year. Be sure and attend the games and cheer for your school. For over 70 years, Brookhaven Monument has been part of the community and pleased to support local events. Brookhaven Monument thanks you for choosing them to provide a lasting memorial to remember your loved ones. Visit the Brookhaven Monument Showroom on Highway 51 North or call 833-5701.
Brookhaven Academy has been serving our community for over 40 years. They offer a quality education and a Christian and learning environment for all students from preschool through 12th grade. Students each receive opportunities to excel in the arts, ACT prep, extracurricular activities, college preparatory curriculum, and athletics. Come visit Headmaster Jason Case and Elementary Principal Paige Nielsen to see how Brookhaven Academy is making a difference, one child at a time.
Second quarter action getting underway. Cathedral on top, 13-7. They have the ball. 2nd down 7 on the Cougar 32. Apparently, Moore, their starting running back, is out due to an injury. And the give is going to be off to Harris. Harris has room for the first down and more. He'll take it inside the 20 all the way down to the 19-yard line. Making the tackle is going to be Trenton Tarver, among others, for Brookhaven Academy.
Got a late flag in on this one. Let's see what we've got.
Near the 18, there's going to be a 14-yard carry and penalty flag.
Penalty comes down near the end of the play. Hold on Natchez Cathedral.
So we're going to give Harris the 14 on the run. They spot the holding penalty. They mark it off from that point.
Moves it back to the 29. So instead of a first down, it will still be a 2nd down play. 2nd down, about 4 to go here for Cathedral. The ball on the Cougar 29.
Cathedral 13, Brookhaven Academy 7.
Once again, the dangerous receiver, Ben White on the far side. This side is Sam Mosby. Taylor will keep it. Taylor hits the middle of the line. He'll be knocked down after a short gain. Looked like Trey Fortenberry, first man on him.
Brandon Smith also in there. Braden Smith, check that, 77. Trey Fortenberry, as well as you mentioned, Ken, short yards for Taylor. Third down, and let's call it about 1.5, 2 yards to go.
Ball on the Cougar 27-yard line. Taylor will take it. He'll hand it on the give and fighting ahead close to the first down. I don't think he gets it. It's going to be Harris. Once again, Nick Ogden, the first man on the scene for Brookhaven Academy.
Mark it right at the 25-yard line. That was the yard to make. So let's see where the final spot is. If it reached the 25, it will be a first down. Yeah.
Yep, they're going to move the change. Got just enough for the first down. First down 10 for the Cathedral Green Wave at the Cougar 25. Cathedral leads at 13-7, 10:52 left in the first half. Homecoming 2019 here at Brookhaven Academy.
As you mentioned, Ken, Bryson Moore, number 20, starting running back for the Green Wave, took a shot to the knee earlier, walked off under his own power, but has not come back in the ball game.
Taylor, the throw, looks to left side. Mosby turns around, makes the grab, but he's out of bounds when he makes the catch at the Cougar 5.
Pretty good inside position right there. Jackson Logan, 19 for the Cougars. Following Mosby down the sideline, kind of a back shoulder fade throw from Taylor over the sideline and out of bounds. So incomplete pass, second down and 10 for the Green Wave.
Ball on the Cougar 25, out come the Green Wave. Ball on the far hash. Wide side of the field to the Green Wave's left. They move right to left as we watch the action. Taylor, again, quick pop over to Mosby. Caught it, dropped it, and intercepted.
Intercepted by Jackson Logan. Wow.
Mosby had it, popped out of his hands, and right there to pick up the gift for Brookhaven Academy is Logan on that ricochet. So the Cougars take it over.
Right spot at the right time right there, Ken. Just a quick slant from Mosby. Taylor hit him in the numbers as he went to take a step. The ball just squirted out like a watermelon seed right into the waiting hands of Jackson Logan. So the Cougars squelch a drive of the Green Wave right there. Take over first and 10 at about the 10-yard line.
Fortenberry going under center with the I formation. Going to hand it to Ogden. First man through. There ain't nothing there. He gets creamed and pushed backwards.
Ogden's first carry of the night. Now, he did have the long pass play on the screen.
That's going to be Bryson Moore. It does look like Moore's back in there, back playing defense. He's the one that made that tackle.
Yeah, back on the defensive side of the ball. So we saw him take a shot to his left knee earlier, but he is back on in his defensive end position.
Loss of 1 on the play. Second down 11, Brookhaven at their own 9. Cougars stay under the high set. Hand off to the deep back, and again, John Rivers Brown got about 2 yards before he is hurled to the ground. Got 2 up to the 11, so sets up a third down and long on the tackle. Looks like they'll be Jones Richardson. Fortenberry will go to the shotgun on this play. Brown to his right. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Fortenberry to throw. Fires it across the middle.
That's a holding right there. Oh, wow.
That's looking for Brownlee. Brownlee clearly was impeded as he was trying to get to the ball, but no flags there, Beck.
Yeah,
but clearly he was impeded before he could. He tried to turn him to get to the football, and his defender was right there standing at a spot that he couldn't get around him.
Number 3, Hollis Lee is all over Brownlee. Had an armful of jersey. Brownlee had beat him on the inside move, just riding him and not letting him get to his spot. Clearly holding on the Green Wave. Got away with that one.
Mosby and White back to receive the punt here from the Case will kick a short punt up the field. It's going to go out at the 43 in Cougar territory. So the Green Wave get great field position following the pass interception. Cougars can't do anything on offense. Punted it back to the Green Wave. They get it at the BA 43. First down and 10, Green Wave.
Coach Ron Rushing's going to call on his defensive squad again. Make a big play. Green Wave takes over on the Cougar side of the field. JT Taylor, the senior quarterback, has Harris to his right.
They got the big H-back up, ninth grader Noah Russ to the H-back on the left side. Taylor going to hand it off to Harris. Harris wrapped up and knocked down. Tyler Fortenberry among those on the tackle. Gunnar Brister also in on the play for Brookhaven Academy.
Carter Smith, number 50, also in on the play. So pretty good job there by Cougars. Short game for the Green Wave.
2nd and 7 at the Cougar 40. Harris will line up to the left side of Taylor. Single receivers left and right. They're going to give that inside handoff to that big freshman running back. Comes inside across the 40 to the 36. That's going to be Washington. Down to the 36-yard line. 3rd down, we'll call it about one of those long 3, short 4 type situations. Got to get inside the 37. So 3rd down, 3, Cathedral on the Brookhaven Academy 36.
Big hit right there on that play from Trenton Tarver, middle linebacker for the Cougars.
Yeah, to give to Harris, trying to get outside, hit in the backfield. Waldrop, the first man in there to make the tackle. Also, other blue jerseys on the site, no gain of the play. That'll bring up a 4th down and 3 at the Cougar 36.
Got a flag right in the middle of the field, so let's see what that is. It's going to be holding against the Green Wave. Let's see what Coach Rushing is staff decide to do.
Obviously, you probably want to take it since it'd be 4th and 3, make it a 3rd and long situation. Moves the ball back out to the 44. So that'll be a 3rd down. We'll call it 11 from the Cougar 44.
3rd and 12.
Green Wave on top, 13-7, 7:25 left in the first half of play. Homecoming 2019 here at Brookhaven Academy. All the tents up. The classes of the 9s are here.
Great crowd tonight here at Red Stewart, Ken.
Give off the right side. That's going to be the freshman Russ, and Russ will find short yardage before he is surrounded and knocked down. Looks like they'll be August. I checked that. Braden Smith and Trey Fortenberry. So that'll make it a 4th down and about 7 to go here. So obviously, it looks like they're going to go for it here, Beck.
7 to go.
And the Cougars going to have to burn a timeout. They were setting up to receive the punt. Cathedral was going to go for it. And Coach Rushing, I think, a little bit upset that the team on the field, his team, didn't catch the signal. So we're going to take a break here. 6:42 left in the first half of play. It's Natchez Cathedral 13, Brookhaven Academy 7. Let's take 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football will continue after this on B92.
And your home's roof takes a beating. Protect it and loved ones with a roof from Strength Roofing and Siding. From shingle or metal roof, let Strength Roofing and Siding put their 40 years of experience to work for you. They offer an unmatched lifetime warranty and work with insurance companies. Strength Roofing and Siding. Online at strengthroofingandsiding.com or call 601-373-7254. The same number since 1979.
Well, this time it looks like they will punt.
Cougars got to be aware right here with Taylor back there to punt. Make sure the front line, they just don't, you got to keep an eye on Taylor. Make sure he doesn't run the ball.
Cougars have nobody back to receive this punt on a timeout called Natchez Cathedral. So we'll take another break. 6:42 left in the first half of play. Natchez Cathedral 13, Brookhaven Academy 7. We'll take another 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football continues after this on B92.
Hi, I'm Nicole at Pike National Bank. When you're a business owner, you need simple tools that will help you maintain your business and personal finances. At PNB, we have different checking accounts and loans that will help you manage your finances all in one place. Our experienced bankers will make the process easy for you. Visit me at our Brookhaven location to learn more. Pike National Bank, a better way to bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
The Cougar cheerleaders
6:42 left here in this first half of play. Brookhaven Academy down in Natchez Cathedral right now by a score of 13-7.
Taylor back in punt formation again. Mosby on this side is probably going to be Ben White on the far side. So got to keep an eye on those guys.
Taylor standing back at his 49. Here's the snap. He will kick it. Little pooch kick. Got a hit at the goal line. Kicks in the end zone. That ball hit around the 2, then scooted to the end zone. So the Cougars get it back. First down at 10 at their own 20.
Ken, about 50 yards in the air from Taylor. From the 50 to the goal line. So a pretty good punt, but netted 30 yards. The ball will come out to the 20. So the Cougars have it first and 10 from there, trailing 13-7, 6:32 to go. Homecoming night here at Brookhaven Academy. And Ken, what a big crowd tonight. I mean, all the way around in both the end zones, tents. The bleachers are full. So a big night, a lot of festivities going on here at Brookhaven Academy.
Fortenberry will hand off inside, and that's going to be no gain. In fact, we're going to lose yardage on the play. That's going to be a give. It looks like that Nick Ogden got going to lose a couple.
Nothing doing right there. Number 65, Richardson stepping in there, meeting Ogden in the hole.
Big Jones Richardson right there. He wins that battle with Ogden. Second down and 12, ball back in the Cougar 18. Fortenberry wants it quick out. Going to be caught out here in the flat. 20-25, rolled out of bounds as Harrison Brownlee got it up to about the 29-yard line. That's going to be
about a yard short, yeah.
Tedrick Hargrave makes the tackle. But Tedrick Hargrave, another tackle in his book for this evening. So third down, a little over 1 to go now for the Cougars on their own 29-yard line.
Good to see Brownlee back on the field for the Cougars. Been nursing a sore knee.
Did not play last week against Centerville. Play clock down to 6 under the I formation. Fortenberry under center, gives it off to Ogden, dances around, kind of little seam, fights ahead out to the 35-yard line. He got the first down. First man there is going to be Washington.
Hard sledding right there from Ogden. Ball fell loose as he was going down, dropped right down in front of him. He was alert enough to get his hands out, get it back under his body. Picked up the first down, so first and 10 Cougars. It's going to set it right on top of the 35-yard line.
Cathedral actually playing with a 3-man front here, Beck. Now they go to a 4-man front. Here comes the pressure. Quick pass going to be caught by Dylan Fortenberry. 45 midfield, another Cougar first down. Up to make the tackle is going to be, looks like Jalen Moore.
Fortenberry's second catch of the evening.
White.
Yeah, Ben White in on that one, but good pitch and catch for 15 yards. Fortenberry. Tyler to Dylan.
Midfield's trying to where the Cougars have the football. 4:36 left in the half. 13-7 Natchez Cathedral. Another quick out caught by Dylan Fortenberry. Ball stripped out of his hands and picked up. But the Cougars may have this ball. No.
Yeah, got an incomplete pass.
Incomplete pass. So the Cougars catch a break. Christopher Johnson applying the tackle, the pressure on Fortenberry.
Yeah, I believe the judge over here on this side said Fortenberry never had good, clear possession of the ball. Even as he was making his move, it was sort of in a bobble state.
So second down at 10 from midfield.
Never made a football move with the catch.
Hand off right side and getting inside Cougar territory for about 3 yards. That's going to be J.C. Washington making the tackle once again for the Cougars.
That's Brownlee across the way. Yeah.
Brownlee picks up a few yards. Got a quick score update here. Second quarter, Puckett 14, Bogatud 7.
Third down and long 6 for the Cougars right here.
So third down play, big play here for the Cougars on the Cathedral 46. Fortenberry with time. Now here comes pressure. It eludes one tackler on the run. Tucks it close to the first down. Bumped out of bounds on the far side. Flag will come in after the play is over.
Not sure, got a late flag, a holding call. He's talking to number 62, August Sullivan. I'm not sure about that one. Sullivan completely on this side of the field. Spot foul is going to cost the Cougars 10. Great hustle there by Fortenberry, diving for the sticks, trying to pick up the first down.
For the hold will cost the Cougars back up into their Cougar into the football field at the 48. So now a third down play, third down and about 12 to go for Brookhaven Academy. John Rivers Brown to the right side of Fortenberry, double out to the right side, single out to the left side. Fortenberry will take it. Comes down the right side. Dylan Fortenberry there, knocked away. Nothing called. I think pretty good defensive coverage down the field by Baptiste. Baptiste in the defensive secondary. Boy, these Cathedral defenders, a lot of ninth graders play.
Yeah, young squad out there. We played them earlier in junior high action, and a really talented bunch in junior high. And you see a lot of these guys move up and play at the high school level.
Case will kick it away. Kick is going to be a spiral down left sideline, hits at the 20, rolls out of bounds. They're going to get it about the 18. That's where Cathedral goes on offense. First down at 10 from their own 18-yard line.
Pretty good directional punt right there from Case. Kept it away from any return man. Rolled it inside the 20. Cathedral will take over right there with 3:24 to go here in the second quarter of play. Cougars trailing 13-7.
A costly penalty for the Cougars that cost us a first down.
Yeah, late hold call right there. Fortenberry had worked his way down the far sideline, dove for the sticks, and as he was diving for the first down, a holding call from the center of the field. So not really sure what the man in the white hat saw right there.
Taylor with Harris. Gives it to Harris. Harris across the 20. Breaks a tackle, stays on his feet. He's got a first down out to the Natchez Cathedral 31. Colin Waldrop again on the play for Brookhaven Academy.
Good surge there early for the Cougars. Harris spun away from some defensive linemen right there. Broke loose for about 12 on that carry.
Once again, to give to Harris. Harris right up the middle. And broke another tackle, breaks another tackle, carries it all the way into Cougar territory to the 48.
Got a flag, middle of the field. It's going to be another holding call.
Rob Johnston finally makes a tackle. This will go against Cathedral. Wipes out a big play for the Green Wave. Get a lot of, looked like arm tackling there, Beck. Never could wrap him up.
Yeah, I think there's a little assumption there that Harris was going to go down after the first hit and an arm tackle, and he busted right through it. Got lucky with the penalty call. Flag happy group of officials tonight, Ken, both ways. They like to throw the yellow flag on the field.
Second quarter scores St. Joe over West Lincoln right now, 14-0 in the second quarter. Taylor takes it. Ken gives it to Harris. Harris has room, but a hit. Nice tackle by Trenton Tarver. Squared up. Hit him square up and stood him up and drove him back after a short gain.
That's textbooks tackling right there, Ken. Tarver put his shoulder pad right in the breadbasket. Drove Harris to the ground for about a 2-yard gain. Second down, let's call it 17 for the Green Wave.
Got the ball on the Green Wave 26.
Keep an eye on Ben White across the way.
Taylor wants to throw, looking, has time, throws it far down the right sideline into a crowd. Flag will come down, and kind of Beck, that did look like incidental contact. He had two defenders, and the receiver kind of all ran into each other. Everybody hits the ground, but the official right there throws a flag.
Yeah, the Cougars out in front of that one. 34 Waldrop, Nate Johnson, and Ben White just ran up their back. Yeah, there was contact out there, but White initiated the contact.
That's going to be pass interference against Brookhaven Academy. But it will not be a first down, but it'll be very short. Second down and half a foot. Give to Harris. He plows right up the middle, got the first down, plus a lot more Got it up to about the 46. Once again, Trey Fortenberry on the tackle for Brookhaven Academy. A couple other quick scores. No score. Lloyd Star McLaurin at the present time. Long pass picked off by Brookhaven Academy down the right sideline. That's going to be Rob Johnson on the interception on the far side. Second INT right back of the evening for Brookhaven Academy.
Good position out there by Rob Johnson, running step for step. Ben White, intended receiver. Johnson out in front of him. Pulled it in over the shoulder catch, just like he did last week against Centerville to seal the win for the Cougars. 2:03 to go, Ken. Let's see if the Cougars will put it in the air, try to move it to Corey Case territory, or stick one in the end zone right here before the first half comes to an end.
Got 82 yards of real estate to cover here in 2 minutes and 3 seconds. Fortenberry got to keep it up the middle. Not much there. He may get back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll be about it.
Another flag after the whistle.
Christopher Johnson making the tackle, it looks like, for the Green Wave. Let's see what this flag is about.
Probably some type of personal foul, I would suspect. So might get offsetting penalties. Let's see what we got right here, Ken. Dead ball.
Personal foul, Brookhaven.
Dead ball. Yeah, all set.
So 2 personal fouls called on each team. So we just got to punch reset and do this all over again. First down and 10 from the Cougar 18.
First down and 10 after the offsetting penalties. The clock at 1:47 and we round.
Let's see if the Cougars play it safe right here, or
try to go for a
try to push it downfield. Yeah.
Fortenberry has John Rivers Brown to his right. Going to give it to Brown on the sweep. He's going to be manhandled. No, fake to Brown. I've got faked out there myself. Brown, I thought had the ball. He came back and faked it to Brown. Comes back, gives it back on a counter to Nick Ogden.
Yeah,
Ogden gets out to about the 24.
Looked like that same little screen pass. Fake to J.R. Brown down the middle. Ogden leaked out of the backfield, picked up about 5 on the screen pass.
Hollis Lees on the tackle for the Cathedral Green Wave. Second down, about 6 here for Brookhaven Academy.
1 minute left in the first.
Ball in the Cougar 23.
It's like Coach Rushing's going to let the clock run down. It's at 5 seconds on the play clock.
And Fortenberry, this time he does give it to Brown, and Brown is going to be hit for a big loss. That'll be back inside the 20, back to near the original line of scrimmage.
I tell you what, Fortenberry stuck that one in the belly of Brown, went to pull it out. Brown was carrying it on his right hip as he hit the line, and big Bryson Moore met Brown just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Ball came out after Brown had hit the ground. So third down. Yeah, third down.
Cathedral. So timeout Cathedral.
Ken, while I got time in this timeout, if you will allow me.
Sure, go ahead. I think that's softball. We need
tomorrow, 10 a.m. at the McGee Softball Complex. Brookhaven Academy's Lady Cougars will face off with Park Place Academy. And if they're successful, they'll play again at 2 p.m. They'll play the winner of Hillcrest and Oak Forest. Of course, Brookhaven Academy going in number 1 out of our district. Park Place, number 4 team out of their district. And again, that's at 10 a.m. the McGee Softball Complex over in McGee. And then if the Cougars win that first game, they'll play again at 2 p.m. They'll pick up the winner between Hillcrest and Oak Forest. South State softball action tomorrow.
Good luck to the Lady Cougars as they vie for a district championship and move on to the South State. 41 seconds left in the first half, 13-7. Natchez Cathedral on top. Cougar football on WBKN Brookhaven. Also on our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube and then search for B92 space WBKN, all lowercase.
Corey Case back to punt for the Cougars. He just want to get this one out of his hands quickly.
Mosby and the White back deep. End over end kick is going to take a Cougar roll. And on the ground, recovered by Brookhaven Academy's Waldrop on the 49-yard line. I think White more wisely should have let that one go. That was a little squibbler that spun out of his hands. And the Waldrop there to pounce on it for Brookhaven Academy. So the Cougars get great field position at the Cathedral 49.
32 seconds to go. Case kind of a pooch punt right there. Wanted to get it on the ground. Waldrop down on the coverage. White stepped in, bounced off his shoulder pad. Waldrop, Johnny on the spot, picked it up for the Cougars. Let's see what we do right here at the 50-yard line.
Got a whistle before the play begins. Flag is thrown. We're going to have an illegal procedure on Brookhaven Academy.
I think Harrison Brownlee might have got out a little early on that one. Slot receiver for the Cougars.
Puts the ball back on the Cougar 46.
First and 15 for the Cougars. 30 seconds to go.
Receiver out to the left side. Tyler Fortenberry to throw across the middle. Ball's going to be caught by Brownlee and dropped. He got popped pretty good there. Looks like that's Ben White coming up defensively to make the big hit on Brownlee to jar that ball loose.
Yeah, hard hit there by White. Brownlee gingerly over to the sideline. White hit him right in his right hip. Brownlee nursing that sore right knee as well. Took a hard shot there from White. Second down 15 for the Cougars. 26 seconds to go.
Back on the Cougar 46. That does stop the clock. Play clock, though, does not stop. It's down to 7 seconds. Ogden will be the H-back to the left side. Fortenberry down the right side to Dylan Fortenberry. He'll make the grab at the 15. Pushed out of bounds inside the 15. Well, they put him at the 15. Nice grab by Dylan Fortenberry. First down and 10 for the Cougars on the Cathedral 15.
40 on the pitch and catch. Fortenberry to Fortenberry. Tyler to Dylan.
So first down 10, the Cougars. Fortenberry looking, rolling to his left. Still looking, being chased. He's going to run to the sideline. That's going to be a flag. You call that one back.
Yeah, that's going to be a horse collar. Like number 2 across the way. Landon Lees. Now we got another flag. Flags are flying everywhere, Ken. Tell you what, these guys got a quick trigger on that flag. I'm not sure what that second flag was.
So 2 flags in the play. Obviously, the one, the horse collar, will be on Natchez Cathedral. Let's see what the second flag is going to be all about here.
After the initial contact, Lee's kind of slung or slang, one or the other, put Fortenberry over into the cyclone fence on the far sideline. Unsportsmanlike conduct and the horse collar. So a double whammy against the Greenway puts the Cougars in business. 11 seconds to go.
They'll put the ball down about the 7.5-yard line. That should be a first down as well, shouldn't it be, Beck?
Should be a first down.
Well, the first down marker is actually at the 5.
Not sure of the timeout situation. The scoreboard does say zeros for both ball clubs. Don't know if that's accurate, but 11 seconds to go, so the Cougars would have to throw something into the end zone as not to let the clock run out on them. If Fortenberry gets in trouble, he just needs to throw the ball away.
Automatic first down, goal to go. Cougars on the Cathedral 7.
John Rivers Brown sets up to the right side of Fortenberry.
Ogden will be the H-back off to the left side. 2 receivers to the right. We've got a whistle, another flag, and Coach from the Cathedral came out talking to the officials, Beck, as the play was beginning to unfold there. The officials had to make a quick official timeout.
Not sure what the discussion, maybe the spot of the ball. A couple of penalties right there.
Coach Darbone apparently not happy with something that he came out on the field and called the officials over, so they had to call as the ball was just about to be snapped. Luke Johnson, no, that's still John Rivers Brown. Another flag, another whistle. Let's see what this is all about. Timeout, Cathedral.
We're going to have to put time back on the clock.
Breaking the action, a little over 7 seconds. So there's 11 seconds left in the first half of play. Cathedral 13, Brookhaven Academy 7. We'll take 30 down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football. We'll continue after this on B92.
There's a saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket. That's not the case when it comes to insurance, though. You want one agency that can handle all your insurance needs. Insurance and Risk Managers has a team of insurance professionals ready to work for you for home, life, auto, health, and business insurance. Turn to just one agency, Insurance and Risk Managers, 315 South Jackson Street, Brookhaven. Call 833-6321. Insurance and Risk Managers.
11 seconds left here in the first half of play. Brookhaven Academy knocking on the door for a go-ahead score here.
It's just announced that BA does have one timeout left, so
was 11 seconds and rolled down to 8 seconds. Let's see what.
Yeah, you can't take. No, it's not.
Now, Coach Rushing is going to come out to have a little word about the clock situation. It was 11 seconds back when we took the break.
The previous play was out of bounds. Out of bounds when Fortenberry was knocked out of bounds. So he should not, the clock should not start. The referee is saying the clock started when the ball was spotted. Fortenberry was knocked out of bounds on the previous play with all the penalties. Said he wound the clock, and then Cathedral called the timeout. I think that's the wrong call right there.
Nonetheless, the 8 seconds will stay on the clock. 8 seconds left in the half. Cougars have it first and goal at the Cathedral 5. Fortenberry, fade route to the end zone to Dylan Fortenberry. He'll make the catch.
Touchdown.
And it'll be a touchdown, Cougars, from the back right side of the end zone for Dylan Fortenberry.
Fortenberry, 4 yards, pass and catch to the right corner of the end zone. Dylan going up high over his defender. Picked it out of the air at his highest point with 4 seconds to go. Cougars with a chance to take the lead to halftime.
So here comes your New York Life Insurance agents, Wayne Allred, Kelly Allred. Extra point attempt, tie score 13-13. 4 seconds left. Corey Case trying to give the lead here to the Cougars going into the locker room at a halftime. Snap back, placement down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Foot is holding here. 4 seconds left in the first half. 14-13. This set up after a fumble punt by Cathedral at the Cathedral 49. Cougars suffered a penalty, but overcame that penalty. We had a number of penalties on that drive, helping out the Cougars. For the big play, the 5-yard touchdown pass to the back corner, right back corner of the end zone to Dylan Fortenberry from Tyler Fortenberry. And Case's extra point attempt is good. 14-13. Cougars take the lead for the first time tonight. Cathedral drops back 2 receivers, standing back at about the 7. Looks like White to this side. To pick up the return man to the far side. Looks like it'll be Mosby. So Mosby and White back to receive the kick here from Corey Case.
Got to expect Cathedral just to sit on top of this one. Certainly can't afford to fumble another one away, though the Cougars, I wouldn't expect them to have enough time to maybe get Case on the field should they do so.
Case will approach the ball, the left-footed kicker. Little quick pooch kick taken at the 32. That's going to be picked up by the freshman up to about the 34, and that should be it for the first half of play. On the return is Noah Russ. Making the tackle for the Cougars is Nick Ogden. First half, interesting first half in the books. Brookhaven Academy 14, Natchez Cathedral 13. Let's take 2 minutes down the line. We'll come back and recap this first half of action for you right after this on B92.
Experiencing shoulder, elbow, hip, or knee pain? Come see the experts, Dr. Larry Field and Dr. Austin Barrett at Mississippi Sports Medicine, located locally at the Brookhaven Medical Arts Building. Our specialized surgeons have over 50 years combined orthopedic experience specific to the shoulder, elbow, hip, and knee. Why see a general orthopedic when you could see the experts? Mississippi Sports Medicine, where we specialize for you. Request the Brookhaven location when scheduling your appointment at MississippiSportsMedicine.com or call 601-354-4488.
Paul Barnett Nissan is one of the fastest growing dealerships in Southwest Mississippi. Come experience the difference. Nissan Titan trucks are the only trucks on the market with a 100,000-mile bumper-to-bumper manufacturer's warranty and get up to $14,000 off MSRP. Come see the new Rocky Ridge Titan on display now. And all new or used vehicles purchased from Paul Barnett Nissan get 2 years worth of touch-and-go car washes. Experience the difference at Paul Barnett Nissan, Exit 40 Brookway Boulevard, Brookhaven.
White & Associates is a CPA firm that provides personal and professional services in tax preparation and planning, payroll reports, financial statements, bookkeeping, and financial analysis and consulting. Corey White and the staff at White & Associates has been serving Brookhaven and the surrounding areas for the last 2 decades. If you are looking for a CPA firm, we ask that you consider White & Associates for all your accounting needs. Our office is located at 320 Brookhaven Street. Call us at 601-748-4580 or visit us at whiteandassociatesllc.com.
For any job, big or small, rent the quality equipment you need from RentSmart on Industrial Park Road, Brookhaven. RentSmart now offers limestone rocks for driveways, landscaping, or any other project. It's sold by the ton with pickup or delivery available. RentSmart also offers a wide variety of services such as land clearing, pond building, site prep, and more. Contact RentSmart today at 601-565-1346. RentSmart on Industrial Park Road, Brookhaven.
Well, the halftime homecoming 2019, the classes of the nine set to be recognized here. Brookhaven Academy on top, 14-13. Natchez Cathedral struck first on a 70-yard drive, 7-yard touchdown pass to Mosley. Extra point attempt is good at the 8:59 mark of the first quarter. Cathedral leads 7-0. And the Cougars come back on a drive. John Rivers Brown scoring from 2 yards out, capping off a 62-yard drive by the Cougars at 7:38 left in the first quarter, 7-7. Cathedral comes right back on a 77-yard drive, capped off by a 7-yard run by Harris. Extra point, no good at 2:19 left in the first quarter, 13-7 Cathedral. Then both teams trading some turnovers. Brookhaven Academy suffers an interception. Cathedral interception. And Brookhaven Academy another interception. The big play that fumble that Brookhaven Academy recovers on the Cathedral 49 late in the first half. The Cougars able to move the ball down the field, aided by a couple of penalties. They get the ball now all the way down to the Cathedral 5 with 4 seconds left, or actually 8 seconds left in the first half. Tyler Fortenberry finds Dylan Fortenberry in the back right corner of the end zone for the touchdown, and Case's extra point is good. So into the locker room we go, 14-13 Brookhaven Academy. Beck, you've had your work cut out, keeping track of penalties and all that here this half.
I tell you what, a lot of flags on the field in the first half of play. Offensive stats for the Green Wave and the Cougars. First for the Green Wave, J.C. Harris rushed the ball 13 times. He had 80 yards and 1 score. The quarterback, J.T. Taylor, rushed the ball 3 times for 14 yards. Bryson Moore, we saw him rush the ball 4 times early for 26 yards, but did not come back in on the offensive side of the ball after a big hit to a lower extremity. Landon Lee's 1 rush for 2 yards, and K.J. Washington 2 rushes for 8 yards. In the passing department, J.T. Taylor was 2 for 4 for 79 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 big interceptions for the Cougars. In the receiving department, Sam Mosby with a 41-yard reception and a touchdown. Ben White with a 38-yard reception. Those are your stats for the Green Wave. For the Brookhaven Academy Cougars in the first half, not much in the rushing department. Nick Ogden, 3 rushes for 3 yards. Fortenberry, that'll be Tyler, 4 rushes for 4 yards. And John Rivers Brown, 3 rushes for only 6 yards in the first half. In the passing department, Fortenberry was 8 for 10 for 124 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. Dylan Fortenberry, the leading receiver, with 4 catches for 69 and a score. Nick Ogden, 2 catches for 51. The big one, an early 45-yard screen pass, and then Harrison Brownlee had 2 catches in the first half for 13 yards. Those are your first half stats for the Cougars.
All right, 14-13 at halftime. Our score here at the homecoming. Let's again salute the homecoming court here for this 2019 homecoming festivity. The 7th grade maid was Kinsey Lee Covington. 8th grade maid Ramsey Ann Brown. The 9th grade maid Maggie Lee Jordan. 10th grade maid Ann Bradley Warren. 11th grade maid Cassidy Brooke Cupid. Football maid Gracie Smith. Your flower girl was Emerson Robinson. The crown bearer was Jace Johnson. Your senior maids Kelly Brister, Juliana Crosby, and Lucy LeBlanc. Last year's homecoming queen Ainsley Allen then crowns this year's homecoming queen. And this year's homecoming queen at Brookhaven Academy is Lucy LeBlanc. So congratulations to Lucy. Once again, quick note on softball. Brookhaven Academy in action 10 o'clock tomorrow morning at McGee. And taking on Park Place.
Park Place Christian School. And let's go ahead and say Coach Becky Flowers and her team are successful. They'll play again at 2 p.m. if they do win that first one, and they'll face the winner of Hillcrest and Oak Forest.
That's starting 10 o'clock in the morning at the McGee Sports Complex. So be sure to make it over there if you can and enjoy a great softball game tomorrow. College football on B92 will have Ole Miss taking on the Cal Bears. Cal coming into Oxford ranked 22 in the country, and they'll take on the Rebels. That'll be a 9 o'clock pregame show in the morning, and the kickoff at 11. And we'll get some more scores in here, but right now we're going to take you got some scores there, Clay? You can shout out at me. What we got? Okay, Puckett 14, Bogachita 7. At Macomb leading Wilkinson County 27-0. I know West Lincoln was losing to St. Joe. I think the last score I saw was 14-0. So that's
South Pike up on Tylertown 16-3, another area score.
That's a big game there, South Pike and Tylertown.
North Pike 14-6 over Pass Christian. So some of our area scores right there.
All right, let's take that 2-minute break. Then we're going to come back and visit with Katie Nations with the Brookhaven Lincoln Area Chamber of Commerce. The Old Brook Festival coming up the weekend of October 4th and 5th, Friday the 4th, Saturday the 5th. She'll give you a complete recap on that. And if you're thinking about Christmas parade plans already in the books. So she'll tell you about that as well. So let's take 2 minutes down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar Football's halftime show will continue right after this on B92.
It's all gotta go.
It's T.H. Perkins Furniture's huge warehouse sale at the 830 Brookway Boulevard location in Brookhaven. Save on lots of discontinued and one-of-a-kind items like odd foundation box springs, as is $50. Odd nightstands from $99. Odd chests from $199. Save on recliners, tables, mirrors, chairs, and much more. More items added daily. Bring your truck. All items as is. The huge warehouse sale at the 830 Brookway Boulevard location of T.H. Perkins Furniture. Call 601-833-1143.
Being good at life means treating your business like your family, making sure that everyone's on the right path toward financial security. With over 170 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company can help find the best plan for your business and the employees who help it grow. So give Dwayne Allred, your local New York Life agent, a call. He can also help you plan your family's financial future. You can reach him at 601-833-0604 or look for him at NewYorkLife.com.
Brookhaven and Lincoln County has only one remaining home-owned bank. Hey, this is Shannon Aker for Bank of Brookhaven. What does it mean to be home-owned? It means all of our directors live and work in Brookhaven and Lincoln County. It means that bank policies and all bank services are for the people of this community, not other parts of the state. Remember, at Bank of Brookhaven, the home-owned bank, it's all about you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At KDMC Pediatric and Adolescent Clinic, we have two patients, your child and you, the parent. We communicate so you and your family get the reassurance you need. Your pediatricians and pediatric nurse practitioners know exactly how you feel because we feel the same way. After all, it's our community too. Call KDMC Pediatric and Adolescent Clinic to make an appointment today. 601-823-5204. King's Daughters Medical Center, caring for our community like no one else can.
Hello, this is Will Thibodeau, General Sales Manager at Sullivan Ford Lincoln, Southwest Mississippi's Ford Truck Headquarters. Cool weather is right around the corner, but the deals are only heating up here at Sullivan. After another record-breaking new car and truck sales month, our lot is busting with great local trades, and we need to make room for more. With super low interest rates available, now is the best time of the year to buy. Come see our family here. Visit us on the World Wide Web at SullivanFordLincoln.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40, Brookhaven.
Perkins Ace Hardware is the place.
For tools, electrical, plumbing supplies, and paint.
Perkins Ace Hardware is the place for
Bad boy mowers, lawn and garden supplies.
Perkins Ace Hardware is the place for
Appliances, large and small.
Perkins Ace Hardware is the place
For the helpful hardware folks.
Perkins Ace Hardware, Highway 51 North at Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven.
Join in supporting our local schools this season. Brookhaven Monument Company is proud of all of our area schools and wishes them all a great year. Be sure and attend the games and cheer for your school. For over 70 years, Brookhaven Monument has been part of the community and pleased to support local events. Brookhaven Monument thanks you for choosing them to provide a lasting memorial to remember your loved ones. Visit the Brookhaven Monument showroom on Highway 51 North or call 833-5701.
Brookhaven Academy has been serving our community for over 40 years. They offer a quality education and a Christian and learning environment for all students from preschool through 12th grade. Students each receive opportunities to excel in the arts, ACT prep, extracurricular activities, college preparatory curriculum, and athletics. Come visit Headmaster Jason Case and Elementary Principal Paige Nielsen to see how Brookhaven Academy is making a difference one child at a time.
Well, glad to have in studio with us right now from the Brookhaven Lincoln Area Chamber of Commerce, Katie Nations. And Katie wanted to talk to you about the big event we have every year in downtown Brookhaven. That's the Old Brook Festival. Let's get some pre-interest kind of stirred up here. Let's talk about the dates and all that kind of good stuff.
Sure. Thanks for having me, Ken. Always a pleasure to be here. October 4th and 5th mark the dates for the 45th Annual Old Brook Festival in beautiful downtown Brookhaven. We've got close to 140 vendors that we're expecting from all over the region. There are a few booths left. So if you're out there and listening and think, well, I would like to promote my business or possibly running for public office, or if you are an arts and crafts dealer, we'd love to have you. Booths start at $75. Our food vendors are full, but we know that's a favorite spot for many, that food vendor alley there. So we're full there, but we do have a few vendors left. If you're interested, you can give us a call at 833-1411, or of course stop by the Chamber of Commerce at 230 South Whitworth Avenue. But we're looking forward to a great weekend.
And of course, this is the 45th annual event. This event really has grown over the years. I can remember when I first started here a long time ago. It was at the Brookhaven Elementary in the little playground area that expanded.
And I lived across the street from Brookhaven Elementary, so I grew up with it being there as well, and always looked forward to that each year. But yes, we're started in 1974, so paying homage, I guess, to 1974. We are having a Good Vibes Only street dance to kick off the festival on October the 4th. That's going to be Friday evening downtown at the main stage from 6 to 9 p.m. Everything that is free. There's no charge to get in our festival. And we're going to kick it off with some great 70s hits and then kind of go through the decades leading up to today. So we're excited about that. And then we'll start it all over first thing Saturday morning, of course, with the main event. We'll have the Pink Sisters 5K foam run and walk. That'll begin at 8 a.m. So if you're out there and interested in participating in that, you can go on ahead and give us a call as well, and we'll make sure that we get you registered. But they'll have registration that morning beginning at 7. Another thing everyone looks forward to each year is the Antique Car Show. Registration forms are available now. That's only $10 if you would like to put a car in, but again, it's free to come and look around. And then the only thing that we charge for that day that everyone I know looks forward to is our Kids Zone. Kids can play and jump and ride and wear them out for the day for only $10. So there's something to do from ages 2 and up there at the festival in the Kids Zone. Live entertainment will take place on the main stage beginning at 9 a.m. throughout the day. Vendor booths open at 8 and we'll stay open until 4.
So live entertainment Friday evening and then all day Saturday
yes,
too.
Friday evening and all day Saturday. We've got some really cool artists that have joined us this year of all kind, anywhere from pottery to visual art, jewelry making, and kind of everywhere in between. So we've got a stained glass artist this year that I think you would find really interesting as well.
Again, admission free. The only thing you pay for is the stuff you buy or the stuff you eat or the Kids Zone, right?
Yeah, the funnel cakes aren't free and, all that good stuff. But of course, yes, we want you to come and maybe think about some early Christmas shopping, but there's great unique pieces and I'm sure you'll see some familiar faces that come year after year.
Now, you mentioned there may be a few spots available still for vendors. If somebody maybe thought at first they may not be able to be here, but all of a sudden they've got that window open, how do they get in touch with you and to make arrangements for that?
Yes, give us a call, 833-1411. We can sign you up over the phone, or you can visit our website, brookhavenchamber.org, and it's on the homepage. There's a fillable file there, and you can, of course, give us a call and just make sure we've got you a space reserved before you send that in.
Of course, this is a very busy time for the Chamber. Right after this, you've got Christmas parade. That's kind of hard to believe right around the corner.
I know it comes sooner, it seems, every year. But our Christmas parade, again in downtown Brookhaven, it will be held December the 5th, beginning at 6:30 p.m. We do have a theme already. I know people start calling us in January, it seems, wanting to know when the parade is the next year and what the theme is. So our overall Christmas holiday theme for Brookhaven is It's a Sweet Life in Brookhaven. We're going to have a candy-coated Christmas. So if you're already interested in how you can decorate that float or be festive with us, think candy. I know that's the favorite. Santa throwing the candy at the end is everybody's favorite. And we thank McLean Southern every year for providing that for us. And another date, if you wanted to put it on your calendar, November the 9th is going to be our Christmas open house. So I hope to be able to come back and talk to you a little bit more about that.
All right.
We'll have around 30 of our local retailers and restaurants participating to kick off the Christmas season.
But obviously, the main thing we want folks to center their attention on right now is the Old Brook Festival, October 4th and 5th in downtown Brookhaven. At what time are we going to start on the 4th?
On the 4th, we'll start at 6 p.m. Our vendors can start setting up as soon as we shut the streets down. So if you are around the downtown area, do be prepared for a couple of street closures that afternoon. But we'll get the music kicked off at 6, go till 9, and then we'll start it all over first thing Saturday morning, October the 5th.
Again, the contact number if anybody has any questions.
Yes, 833-1411, or stop by the Chamber at 230 South Whitworth Avenue.
All right, Katie, thanks for coming in and talking about the Old Brook Festival, other things the Chamber has involved, and we'll urge business owners, individuals too, can join the Chamber. It's a good organization to get involved with, great way to network and kind of keep up to date and get involved in the community.
Yes, thank you.
All right, thank you, Katie.
Thanks, Ken.
And your home's roof takes a beating. Protect it and loved ones with a roof from Strength Roofing and Siding. From shingle or metal roof, let Strength Roofing and Siding put their 40 years of experience to work for you. They offer an unmatched lifetime warranty and work with insurance companies. Strength Roofing and Siding, online at strengthroofingendsiding.com or call 601-373-7254. The same number since 1979.
Teamwork makes the dream work. At Pike National Bank, we can help make your dream happen. Hi, I'm Richard at Pike National Bank, and I would love to help purchase that boat, ATV, or motorcycle you've been dreaming of. Let's take that first step together. Visit me at our Brookhaven location today to discuss your options. Throughout the loan process, I will be there to help you every step of the way. Pike National Bank, a better way to bank. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
You have one agent for car insurance, another for home insurance, and still another for health insurance. Deal with just one agency for all your insurance needs. Insurance and Risk Managers Brookhaven has been serving families and businesses for generations. Professional agents at Insurance and Risk Managers will help you design a plan just right for your home, auto, life, health, and business insurance. Call 833-6321 or come by the office at 315 South Jackson Street, Brookhaven. Insurance and Risk Managers.
Experiencing shoulder, elbow, hip, or knee pain? Come see the experts, Dr. Larry Field and Dr. Austin Barrett at Mississippi Sports Medicine, located locally at the Brookhaven Medical Arts Building. Our specialized surgeons have over 50 years combined orthopedic experience specific to the shoulder, elbow, hip, and knee. Why see a general orthopedic when you could see the experts? Mississippi Sports Medicine, where we specialize for you. Request the Brookhaven location when scheduling your appointment at MississippiSportsMedicine.com or call 601-354-4488.
Homecoming at Brookhaven Academy. The classes of nines have been recognized by Dr. Ed Moak in his eloquent manner for each individual class, pointing out their particular attributes. He remembers all these students quite well as they've come down through Brookhaven Academy down through the years.
His brain is like a vault, Ken. You just have to tap it open, and he goes to town, does a great job, and reaching back into the past and recognizing, like you said, the classes of the nines.
A couple of other scores, kind of a surprising score here. It's Columbia 14, Lawrence County 13. Columbia, the number one team in their division in the state. Lawrence County has been kind of struggling this year, so that's kind of a surprise there. 14-13, Columbia over Lawrence County. Macomb all over Wilkinson County, 27-0 is the score we have on them. We'll try to get some other area scores here. As South Pike, well, you had a South Pike score earlier. South Pike leading Tylertown, I believe, earlier.
16-7, if I'm not mistaken.
West Lincoln losing to St. Joe at halftime. Also, understand that no score in Lloyd Star McAdams are trying to run a score down on that one. So some of the scores from teams around the area in action here tonight.
Ken, total yards first half, we talked about what could BA do with the stingy defense of Cathedral. BA with 137 total yards in the first half versus 207 yards for the Green Wave. So both defenses, pretty good job from a defensive perspective, but the Cougars only managed 13 rushing yards in the first half, along with 124 passing yards from Fortenberry. So Cougars first half, Green Wave will get the ball. They'll be looking to keep that momentum going. Got that late touchdown as the clock wound down, Fortenberry to Fortenberry, and took the 14-13 lead. Cougars defense going to be asked to step up, get a stop right out of the gate here in the second half, get the ball back on the offensive side and see if we can put some points on the board.
Get a quick note before the second half begins. Brookhaven Academy Lady Cougars softball team playing in the district tournament tomorrow, 10 o'clock in the morning at the McGee Sports Complex. If you've never been to that complex, they've got a nice facility there to play a tournament, 4 fields with turf field. So they've got a good complex there. So the Lady Cougars take on Park Place at about 10 o'clock in the morning. So if you can, make the trip over and support the Lady Cougars. Second game, 2 o'clock, right? If they win.
2 o'clock, if they win the first game, they would turn around and play at 2 o'clock. And we wish Coach Flowers, Coach Acosta, and the Lady Cougars well as they make a run for the state championship title in softball.
And again, congratulations to Lucy LeBlanc, your 2019 homecoming queen here at Brookhaven Academy. Well, the Green Wave will receive the opening kickoff. They won the opening toss and deferred their option to the second half. And Becca, looking ahead to the second half, one thing we've got to try to at least establish some sort of running game.
Yeah, we got to.
It doesn't have to be great, just some positive yardage here and there.
Yeah, we may get down in the ball game, want to chew up a little clock. We've got to be able to run the ball. Like I mentioned, only 13 rushing yards in the first half. Now, 7, 10 on 10 attempts. So not many rushing attempts and not many yards, just over 1 yard per carry average for the Cougars in the first half.
Well, it looks like Bryson Moore is back in that receiving set along with Mosby and Ben White. So Case will kick it away from the 40-yard line in Cougar territory with second half action getting underway. Brookhaven Academy on top, 14-13.
Yeah, Moore, the big 5'11", about 190-pound tailback, went out early after about 4 carries. Took a shot to his left knee, but he is back out there to receive this kick.
So Case approaches the ball. The left-footed kicker booms it down the field over toward Moore.
He'll let it go into the end zone, and the Green Wave will get the ball first down at 10 on the touchback.
Good job there by Case. That's what you want to see. Don't give them the opportunity to receive it. Of course, in high school football, there is no option. If the ball or the receiver makes contact with the ball in the end zone, it is blown dead and bring it out to the 20-yard line.
So first down 10 for the Cathedral Green Wave at their own 20. Give to Moore, trying to sweep right, finds a room, lowers his head, carries a couple of Cougars with him all the way out to about the 34-yard line, 14-yard pickup. Tyler Fortenberry finally rides him down, but boy, Beck, he carried about 3 Cougars with him, 4 or 5 yards of extra yardage on that play.
I'll tell you what, he showed no signs of that first half leg injury. Went around right side, carried some Cougars with him, like you said, for about 6, 7 extra yards. Blue jerseys all on top of him.
Ken Moore runs into heavy traffic. He'll be dropped after a short gain of around 3. Looks like Trey Fortenberry. Off the bottom of the pile, that's going to be Nick Ogden. Picks up 3 still in the play out to about the 43 in Green Wave territory. He has second down and 7 for the Wave at their own 43.
Second and 7, 38-yard line.
Out come the white jersey, green numeraled Green Wave against the solid blue Brookhaven Academy Cougars with white helmets. Give to the freshman running right side, picks his way up near the first down. He'll be stopped short, though. Host of Cougars finally bringing down Noah Russ. Check that. That's J.J. Washington.
Yeah,
Washington sneaked in there.
Gage Brown, Ray Colwatt plugs the socket.
Gage Brown making the tackle for Brookhaven. That will be enough for another Cathedral first down, though, Nick. First down at 10 on the Green Wave 45.
Yeah, the big bruisers in for the Green Wave, Moore and Washington. Moore coming this way.
Moore midfield, Moore 45. Moore finally dragged down by Gunnar Brister. Down to the 41, but still not how we want to start here, Beck. Another first down for the Green Wave down to the Cougar 41.
Just churning out yards right there.
Ball on the near hash. Once again, give to Moore. Moore got a big hole, 35. Tripped up by Waldrop. Also in there was Jackson Logan. Takes it inside the 35. Picks up 8 on the play.
Yeah, 7.5, 8 yards on the play.
Second down, I call it 1. Second and 1 on the Cougar 32.
C.J. Harris can give Moore a blow for the Green Wave.
Harris will take it. Harris trying to sweep left, turns the corner, and he'll be knocked down.
Colin Waldrop.
Waldrop there to make the tackle along with Gunnar Brister.
The ball is spotted.
That'll be second down.
Waldrop working on a double-digit tackle night. Also has a fumble recovery. It's another third down and short
Third down, less than a yard.
Again, they had 2 first-half plays where they had third down and fourth down and got a total of about 8 inches, but picked up first downs on both of those opportunities. So another third down and inches for the Green Wave.
Harris gets the call. Harris in the middle, grabbed in the backfield, breaks the tackle, got across the 30 for the first down, making the tackle Trenton Tarver. Tarver had him, but Harris able to break the tackle and got the first down inside the 30 to about the 29-yard line. First down at 10, Green Wave on the Cougar 29.
Good job by Tarver coming off that from that left linebacker position. Got a hand on him in the backfield, just couldn't trip him up before. Harris picked up 2 yards, only needed a few inches for the first down. First and 10, Green Wave.
Taylor has not thrown in this half. They have burned the clock down to 8:40 left in the third quarter. 14-13, Brookhaven Academy. Harris sweeping right, turns the corner, got it some positive yardage after it looked like the Cougars might have him for a loss. Gunnar Brister makes the tackle for the Cougars, but he picks up about 2 in the play after, again, it looked like Cougars might have him for a loss.
Colin Waldrop also in there with Brister.
Second down, 9 to go. Ball on the Cougar 28. Taylor takes it. Once again, he'll hand it off. Harris grabbed in the backfield, dragged down. Flag comes down. That's going to be Trenton Tarver. Also looked like August Sullivan, perhaps. Caleb Carruthers, rather. Carruthers.
Tarver came in and hit Harris in the backfield. Then Harris went up around Tarver's face mask as he's trying to throw the stiff arm. So personal foul with an offensive face mask against Harris. So loss on the play plus
the big penalty.
Yeah.
So that's going to move the ball all the way back out here to the Cougar 46. Second down and forever. They've got to get down to the 29. The ball's spotted on the Cougar 46.
Keep an eye on number 7 across the way, Ben White, as Mosby, number 4, moves to the slot to JT Taylor's right. So two receivers to the right side.
Second, about 27 to go here. Harris lines up to the left side of Taylor. Taylor takes a handoff. He wants to keep it. He's going to be hit and dragged down for a loss back at the 49-yard line.
Another big play in there by Carruthers.
That's going to be Carruthers, Caleb Carruthers.
Little read option play there from Taylor. Stuck it in the belly of Harris. Decided to keep it. Nothing doing there. Carruthers sniffed it out.
So third down, 29 for the Green Wave back on the Cougar 48. Harris will line up kind of like offset to the right side of Taylor. Going to give it to Harris. Harris right up the middle. Got some room. Takes it all the way to the 30-yard line. Jackson Logan makes the tackle.
Got 17 on the carry. Not enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up a fourth down. We're going to call it
fourth and
11 yards to go, Ken.
Taylor has a Green Wave go for it on fourth down. They burned almost 6 minutes off the clock here on this opening possession of the third quarter. Taylor fires it toward the end zone. This ball is going to be tipped away down around the 5-yard line. That's going to be Tyler Fortenberry getting a hand up there to knock it away from the intended receiver. Looks like that was going to be White on the far side. Incomplete pass, and the Cougars take over after finally forcing a fourth and down and out against the Cathedral Green Wave. 14-13, Brookhaven Academy on top. 6:28 left in the third.
Taylor looking right down the middle for White. Tyler Fortenberry playing center field on that one. Knocked it away right at the Cougar goal line. Turned the ball over and down. First and 10 for the Cougars.
Out come the Cougars. Fortenberry to throw. Fires it out here. It's going to be caught by Johnson. He'll be tackled around the 32. Short gain of the play. That's going to be Ben White, first man on the spot there for Cathedral up to the 32. We'll pick up about 6-7 yards in play. So second down, we'll call it about 4 to go here for the Cougars.
A little crossing pattern. Johnson running the out route. Fortenberry hit him on the move. Picked up 7 on the play.
4-man front defensively for the Green Wave. Fortenberry takes it, hands it off inside to John Rivers Brown. He got a couple of yards, maybe got to the 37. So third down and about 2 coming up here for the Cougars.
Ken, the Green Wave front line on defense, by far the biggest front line we've seen all year, and they're certainly snuffing the run out early in the second half of this ballgame, as they did in the first half.
So third down for the Cougars. Looks like we still got about 3 to go here. Got to get right to midfield. The ball to the 40. Fortenberry to throw. Fires it out here. It's going to be caught and hit immediately, but he's got enough for the first down. So the Cougars will make the play for the first down on the far side. Colin Waldrop makes the catch for the Cougars.
Needed about 4. Got 5.5 on that one. First down, Cougars.
So the drive continues for Brookhaven Academy. Clock is rolling quick. Third quarter already down to 5:03 left in the quarter. 14-13 Brookhaven Academy. Ball on the far hash. Wide side of the field will be the Fortenberry's right, the home side. Fortenberry looking, fires it out here. It's going to be over the head of Johnson. It was wide open at the 48.
Yeah, again, that crossing pattern had Fortenberry kind of moving on a fly pattern. Johnson cuts up under his hip, makes a move toward the sideline. Just couldn't haul that one in. 2nd and 10 Cougars.
Jalen Huffman will check in as one of the receivers. Harrison Brownlee to the side along with Dylan Fortenberry. Rob Johnson, the lone receiver, to the far side. Fortenberry to throw, quick out again. Caught by Brownlee. Lowers his head, gets into Cathedral territory to the 49. That's going to be Batiste making the tackle for the Green Wave on the Green Wave 49. I'll bring up a 3rd down. About a yard to go here for the Cougars on the Green Wave 49.
9 yards of the pass play, number 1 to number 2.
Big district ball game here tonight. Brookhaven Academy's first district ball game. Cathedral already 2-0 in the district. Fortenberry takes it. Quick out. Going to be caught by Dylan Fortenberry. Got another 1st down. Rolled out of bounds at about the 43. 1st down at 10. Once again, Batiste makes the tackle for the Green Wave. So 1st down 10 for the Cougars.
Good safe pass right there. Dylan went on about a 4-yard out. Tyler hit him in the numbers. 1st and 10 Cougars.
Cougars struggling with a run, so it looks like we'll get those short pass routes. They've been hitting those consistently here the past few plays.
Yeah, almost a run play right there, Ken. Just getting a safe pass out, give them some space.
Give to Brown, John Rivers Brown. He's going to be tackled after about a 2-yard pickup down to the 41-yard line. Big Jones Richardson, who's been all over the place with the Cathedral defense tonight, makes a tackle.
Good initial cut right there by Brown. Cut it inside, but Richardson got a paw on him. Stopped him after about a 2-yard gain. You give Brown some space, and that's what the Green Wave, I'm sure, is trying to guard against. Don't let number 22 for the Cougars get out and allow him to make his moves in the open field.
2nd down and 8 to go. Cougars have it on the Cathedral 41. Rapidly played here 3rd quarter. Fortenberry right side down the right sideline is going to be knocked away at the last minute. Intended for Dylan Fortenberry down the 10-yard line. Defensively was Batiste back there with Dylan Fortenberry. Incomplete pass, 3rd down, and about 8 for the Cougars.
Yeah, Batiste tried for stride with Fortenberry. Went up high. Just couldn't haul it in.
Johnson Brownlee to the far side along with Waldrop. Fortenberry, Dylan, the lone receiver to the right side. Ball in the middle of the field. Fortenberry takes it, drops back. Here comes some pressure. Throws it left side. Man is going to be Waldrop. Yes. Waldrop has it at the 24. 1st down and 10 for the Cougars on the Cathedral 24. Clayton Devening makes the hit there for the Cathedral Green Wave, but a big 1st down pass to Waldrop from Fortenberry. 1st down 10, Cougars on the Cathedral 24.
17 on the pitch and catch. Fortenberry to Waldrop.
So quarterback up the middle. Fortenberry tripped up, losses the 20, got to the 19. Picks up close to 4 or 5 yards in the play, making the tackle once again, Jones Richardson.
Yeah, productive first down run right there. Pick up 4, 2nd down and 6 for the Cougars. 2:32 to go. Cougars out front, 14-13 here in the 3rd quarter, and knocking on the door just over the Cathedral Green Wave 20-yard line.
2nd down play coming up. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left for the Cougars. Fortenberry, little dump pass right side. It's going to be at the feet of the intended receiver, Dylan Fortenberry, at the 13. Ball was at the feet of the intended receiver, falls incomplete, stops the clock at 2:11 left in the 3rd quarter.
Ball pass kind of in the direction of Fortenberry or just past the shoulder of Rob Johnson, kind of right in the middle of the two. Dylan tried to lay out and make a play on it. Could not. It fell to the ground, so 3rd down. We're going to call it 6 yards to go for the Cougars.
Ball in the Cathedral 19. Fortenberry takes a snap, looking. Here comes pressure. He's in trouble. Eludes a tackler on the run. Still looking. Cuts it inside to the 20, the 15.
all the way down near the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 10-yard line. Great job by Tyler Fortenberry. Taking the tackle is going to be Sam Mosby. But again, Fortenberry, I thought they really had him back out here to pass the 30, but he eluded that tackler, able to split two defenders, and got the first down run down to the 10.
I tell you what, Hollis Lee's had a beat on Fortenberry right after the 25-yard line. Tried to make the tackle, got nothing but air as Fortenberry sidestepped him, took it on down to the 10-yard lines for the first and goal for the Cougars.
At the 9.
Just inside the 10.
First down 10 on the nice run there by Fortenberry to keep this drive going. Hand off to Ogden. Ogden following his blockers, takes it inside the 5. He's all the way down inside the 5. So he got in there. Just got in there. So Ogden on a 9-yard touchdown run.
We were waiting for the official. The near side judge finally came across, indicated touchdown Nick Ogden on the 9-yard run for the Cougars.
But here comes your New York life insurance agent, Kelly Allred, Dwayne Allred, extra point attempt. For a minute 25, it's been a fast third quarter here. Case will try to punch it through here for the Cougars. Snap is back, placement down, the kick is up, right down the middle. It is good. 1:25 left in the third quarter. Brookhaven Academy 21, Natchez Cathedral 13. Let's take 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football will continue after this on B92.
Paul Barnett Nissan is one of the fastest growing dealerships in Southwest Mississippi. Come experience the difference. Nissan Titan trucks are the only trucks on the market with a 100,000-mile bumper-to-bumper manufacturer's warranty and get up to $14,000 off MSRP. Come see the new Rocky Ridge Titan on display now. And all new or used vehicles purchased from Paul Barnett Nissan get 2 years worth of touch-and-go car washes. Experience the difference at Paul Barnett Nissan, Exit 40 Brookway Boulevard, Brookhaven.
Well, a 71-yard drive for Brookhaven Academy. It's capped off with a 9-yard run by Ogden for the touchdown. Case's extra point good. Minute 25 left here in this third quarter. 21-13, Brookhaven Academy. And more importantly, Beck, that makes a 2-point conversion a must for Cathedral now.
Yeah. We were watching earlier in warm-ups, no kicking game to speak of, but the Cougars have taken that out of the equation should the Greenway score on this particular or any subsequent drive.
Case approaches the ball, booms it down the field, and this ball is going to sail into the end zone, and the Greenway will get it first out of 10 at their own 20.
Real aggressive approach right there by Case. Sailed it about 5 yards deep into the end zone. Good job there by the sophomore kicker.
Last time the Green Wave had the ball, they ran about 6 minutes off the clock. In fact, had it not been for that face mask on the running back, they had a first down deep in Cougar territory. Cougars able to take advantage of that, put some good defensive stops on, get the ball back at their own 29, and then put together that nice 71-yard drive. Give off left side, getting 5 yards in the play. That's going to be Harris. Colin Waldrop makes the tackle for Brookhaven Academy. Actually give him close to 6. Second down, and actually give him 7 on the play. Got more than I thought he did. Out to the 27. 2nd and 3.
18th carry of the night for Harris. Inside give to Washington.
It's going to be Washington, tripped up, but he got his first down. Ball's on the ground. Brookhaven Academy says they have it, but I think the official's going to say that the play was dead when the ball popped out. 31-yard line, first down and 10. Right there's Nick Ogden for Brookhaven Academy. Another first down for the Green Wave. Out come the Green Wave. They'll put Washington to the right side and kind of that H-back set to the right side. Single receivers left and right for Taylor. Taylor again has got to fake the handoff, wants to throw. Plenty of time. Right side caught at the 40 and run out of bounds across the 40 up to about the 46. That's going to be Nick Ogden Also looks like Luke Johnson in there. Well, you run back, and then they drop back and hit us with a pass for a first down.
Yeah, a good little swing pass out there to Washington. Took it for about 15 yards from Taylor.
Ball on the Cathedral 47, first down and 10. Should be the last play of the third quarter. Hand off to Harris, finds a little room midfield, 45. Got another first down, takes it all the way down to the Cougar 42 as the third quarter comes to an end. End of 3, Brookhaven Academy 21 and Natchez Cathedral 13. Let's take 60 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football will continue after this on B92.
White & Associates is a CPA firm that provides personal and professional services in tax preparation and planning, payroll reports, financial statements, bookkeeping, and financial analysis and consulting. Corey White and the staff at White & Associates has been serving Brookhaven and the surrounding areas for the last 2 decades. If you are looking for a CPA firm, we ask that you consider White & Associates for all your accounting needs. Our office is located at 320 Brookhaven Street. Call us at 601-748-4580 or visit us at whiteandassociatesllc.com.
For any job, big or small, rent the quality equipment you need from RentSmart on Industrial Park Road, Brookhaven. RentSmart now offers limestone rocks for driveways, landscaping, or any other project. It's sold by the ton with pickup or delivery available. RentSmart also offers a wide variety of services such as land clearing, pond building, site prep, and more. Contact RentSmart today at 601-565-1346. RentSmart on Industrial Park Road, Brookhaven.
Well, they switch into the field. Cathedral moving left or right toward the north end zone now as we watch the action. We're here on the east side of the football field. Not enough for the first down. That last play was going to be very close. Second down, about 1 here. Ball spotted just shy. In fact, it'll be less than a yard to go. So second down, less than a 1 yard effort needed here for Cathedral at the Cougar 43-yard line.
Harris in the backfield, right side of Taylor.
Once again, Harris will get the call. Darts through a big hole on his feet to the 30. Turns to the right sideline, 20, 15, 10, 5. And he's going to be in there for a touchdown by the Cathedral Greenway. 42-yard touchdown run by Harris.
Inside the 34 yards, and Cathedral.
Well, Cathedral gets within 2 of Brookhaven Academy, 21-19 now. And a nice run by Harris. Got to give it to him. Went out left, got cut off, cut it back across the terrain, got to the right sideline, tiptoes down the right sideline for the score.
Official 42 on the carry for Harris. Tucked it right at the pylon on the near side of the field.
Going for 2. Looks like they've got Noah Russ to the right side of Taylor. Taylor takes it. Going to hand it to Russ. Russ trying to bounce it outside. Russ being chased. He's going to turn the corner. Did he get in there? No, not quite. Ran out of bounds before he got to the pylon. The 2-point conversion is no good. And the Cougars retain the lead with 11:49 left in the ball game. Brookhaven Academy 21. Natchez Cathedral 19. Let's take 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football continues after this on B92.
It's all gotta go.
It's T.H. Perkins Furniture's huge warehouse sale at the 830 Brookway Boulevard location in Brookhaven. Save on lots of discontinued and one-of-a-kind items like odd foundation box springs, as is $50. Odd nightstands from $99. Odd chests from $199. Save on recliners, tables, mirrors, chairs, and much more. More items added daily. Bring your truck. All items as is. The huge warehouse sale at the 830 Brookway Boulevard location of T.H. Perkins Furniture. Call 601-833-1143.
80-yard drive by Cathedral. Pay off the 42-yard touchdown run by Harris. 2-point conversion, no good. And the Cougars hang on to the lead 21-19 here with 11:49 left in the ball game. Beck, almost this is going to be one that goes down to who's got the ball last.
Yeah, I mean, Cougars made a big stop to open up the second half, turned around, punched it in the end zone for points. Cathedral answers with points, but could not convert, so we got a 2-point ball game.
Sky kick.
Got a fair catch this one. Fortenberry
Picked up by Fortenberry at the 28, trying to turn the corner. He's going to be dragged down back at the 24. That's where the Cougars go on offense. First down and 10, back at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, Ken, that kick was almost like a punt down to about the 28-yard line. Fortenberry caught it on a one-hopper, tried to go around the right sideline, lost a few yards in the process. So go first and 10 Cougars, going to set it on top of their own 25-yard line with 11:43 to go in this one. Cougars out front 21-19 over the Green Wave of Cathedral Unit School.
Ogden back of the running back to the left side of Fortenberry. Fortenberry wants to throw. Here comes pressure. Fortenberry in trouble. Got around two defenders still on his feet. And finally dragged down near the line of scrimmage. He'll lose up two. He could have. There's a flag that came down late. That could have been a real disaster, Beck. He was all the way back to around his 10, eluded the tackler, then finally able to get back to near the line of scrimmage before he was tackled short of the original line of scrimmage. Had a Green Wave player down. Looks like he is okay, though. That for the Green Wave is Hollis Lees, who's been playing a pretty good defensive game for this Green Wave squad.
Yeah, not sure what the flag is as they sort it out, but they came from everywhere.
Still have not seen a signal from the official as they converse here amongst themselves. Now here we get the guy in the white hat will make the call for us.
Nick Ogden came out of the pile pointing toward the Green Wave, but let's see. The only guy that counts is, like you mentioned, the guy in the white hat.
He is still to render his verdict here, so we're waiting for his call still. Seeing one of the other referees continue to talk about what the penalty is all about here. I think they must be discussing where the play finally ended. I can see them pointing to the sidelines. Now we get the call from the official as he now goes back once again to talk to the referee.
Tell you what, kids, just disappointing when you start seeing the officials are really not sure. They're a crew that likes to throw the flag. Let's make the call and move forward.
Here's the call.
And he'll go back and forth.
Go back, talk a little more. Go back to the jury room and
deliberate.
Try to get the verdict here. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct against Natchez Cathedral. And that should give the Cougars a first down.
Trying to just determine what all the conversation was about. Dead ball and sportsmanlike conduct. That's a pretty straightforward call.
That's going to take it up beyond the 35 out to the 38. That'll be a big first down for the Cougars all the way out to the Cougar 38 following that unsportsmanlike conduct call.
Ken, those are pretty obvious. And probably about a minute and a half, 2 minutes for them to finally come back and say it was an unsportsmanlike conduct call.
Cathedral crowd across the way on their feet cheering on their defense. Cougar fans on their feet cheering on the Cougar offense.
You know, both teams know the importance of this one. District ball game.
Cathedral already 2-0 with victories over Hillcrest and also River Oaks. This is the first district ball game of the year for Brookhaven Academy.
Start of the year, everybody was pointing at these two teams. A couple of favorites in the district. I hear a pretty good squad over in Louisiana. Riverfield doing a good job early in the season. So a couple of district leaders locking horns tonight.
Ogden stays into the right side of Fortenberry. He'll take it. Fortenberry to throw, looking, not hit as he threw, but a nice grab made up at the 44 by Brookhaven Academy. The Harrison Brownlee making the tackle. Noah Russ for the Green Wave. Up to the 44-yard line. That's a gain of around 6 in the play. Second down and 4 for the Cougars at their own 44.
Tell you what, Fortenberry took a shot from one of those big linemen just as he let that one go, but he stayed in that pocket. Good strong throw out to Brownlee. Pickup of 6 on the play.
Ogden stays into the right side of Fortenberry. He'll take it. He being Fortenberry has room up the middle. Flag will come down up to about the 49-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down. But flag came down from the back judge behind the Green Wave defense.
Yeah, we're going to get a holding right there on the Cougars. Tyler Fortenberry was looking for a face mask right in front of the side judge here. Did not pull the flag and give it to Fortenberry, though it was obvious right in front of him.
That'll be a 10-yard mark-off against Brookhaven Academy back down to the Cougars' 33.
That's a straight quarterback draw for the Cougars. Good blocking up front. Not sure which lineman, but they got him for holding.
Second down, about the 16 or so. Got to get just beyond the 48 for the first down. On the second down play. A little quick out. Going to be batted down to the line of scrimmage. Getting a hand in there for the Green Wave Jalen Moore. Got a paw up there to deflect that ball.
Tell you what, Ken, Jalen Moore doesn't get a hand on that one. It may be a pick 6 there for Clayton Devlin. He had a bead on that one, was cutting that, undercutting that route. Moore got a hand on it, knocked it away. Or Devlin may have walked that one into the end zone untouched.
Second down, 16. Check that third down, 16 for the Cougars. Fortenberry on the roll to his right, looking down the field. In trouble, eludes the tackler. Throws it far down the field. This ball is going to be tipped and intercepted by Cathedral.
Incomplete.
Ruled it incomplete. So the Cougars catch a break there, ruled it incomplete. But that does bring up fourth down and about 16 to go for Brookhaven Academy. That'll bring on Corey Case here with 10:09 left in the ball game. 21-19 Brookhaven Academy.
Cougars with a good first down play, had about a 6-yard gain. Then Fortenberry on a draw play picked up the first down, negated by the holding call. Could not recover from that point. Fourth down and long for the Cougars. Case back to punt.
Mosby and White back to receive this punt from Corey Case, the sophomore.
Those two dangerous receivers for Cathedral. Back to receive.
Snap is back. Case will let the ball go. End over end kick. Will hit at the 40. Takes a Cougar roll inside the 30. It will roll all the way down to the Cathedral 26.
Got a couple of flags here about the 42-yard line. We'll sort this one out. It's going to be some type of
block in the back or something like that.
Or a block below the waist.
You don't have a total in penalties, do you?
I don't have a total, but it's
beyond 20, I think, between the. On sportsmanlike conduct, Cathedral, that will give Brookhaven Academy a first down.
Let's see what happens right here. It was after the kick.
After the kick, so the Cathedral may keep the ball.
But there was an ejection. Not sure. I think it was just a open field, non-consequential block, blindside block. And that's a rule that they certainly watch in high school. A player, defenseless player, away from the play, took a hard hit. One of the Cougars took a hard hit, a blindside hit.
The ball will stay with Cathedral. As you said, it came after the punt was made, so Cathedral had possession on the punt. But the big penalty will be marked off against Cathedral. That's going to put the ball, looks like, inside the 15, down to about the 13. And listening to one of our coaches up here said that looks like one of the better defensive players was the player that got ejected.
Trying to pick up which player it might have been. I don't know if it was number 20, Bryson Moore, but Moore is on the sideline, though he is platooning in the backfield. We'll try to get a number on the player that was ejected for
Harris to the right side of Taylor. Harris gets the play. He's going to come outside. Grabbed as he crosses a 15 up to about the 18-yard line. Picks up 4 or 5 in the play. Looks like Hunter Brister among those making the tackle for Brookhaven Academy. But again,
Didn't look like he was going to get much back, but when the dust all clears, he picks up about 6 in the play.
Yeah, Harris gets up in the hole really fast, and before you know it, he's 2-3 yards downfield before we're making contact. Picked up about 7.5 on that play.
So second down, once again, Harris. A keeper by Taylor. He's going to be stuffed at the line of scrimmage. In fact, he may lose yardage.
Good penetration right there from Nick Ogden.
Nick Ogden, first man on the scene.
Waldrop also in there. Waldrop having quite a ball game, Ken. Double digits in tackles, got a fumble recovery. Big game tonight by Waldrop.
9 minutes left in the ball game. 21-19. Brookhaven Academy over Natchez Cathedral. Homecoming at Brookhaven Academy. Cougars on the road next week. Got another homecoming. We'll head down to Park Lane next week for their homecoming.
Big third down play right here defensively for the Cougars.
Third down, about 4 to go. The ball right at the 20-yard line of Cathedral territory.
Not sure. They just reset the clock. The clock was down to 4 seconds, and then all of a sudden it got reset to 25 seconds. So I'm not sure what happened right there.
Harris to the right side of Taylor. Harris gets the call, hits the side, left side, fights ahead to about the 24. He'll be really close to the first down.
Yeah. Needed about 4. I believe he got about 4.5.
Caleb Carruthers, it looks like, making the tackle for Brookhaven Academy.
3 yards needed. 3.5 gain.
Not sure. The clock was ticking down inside of 4 or 3 seconds, and all of a sudden it reset to 25. I'm just not sure what happened right there.
First down play. Harris once again hit at the line of scrimmage, keeps his legs moving, picks up 3 or 4 yards up to about the 28.
Carruthers again on the tackle for the Cougars.
Picks up 4 in the play. Second down and 6 for the Green Wave at their own 27.
Gain of 3.5, second down, 6.5, short of the 30-yard line.
Once again, Taylor will take it. Wants to throw quick out. It's going to be caught by White. White trying to elude to Johnson. Johnson finally turns him toward the sideline, but White's going to get yardage up to the 40, and that will be another Cathedral first down. Also, Waldrop on the play. White, the Natchez Cathedral player, is slow to get up on the sideline here right in front of the Brookhaven Academy coaches.
Yeah, I believe he's got a cramp over here on the Cougar sideline. Another tackle out here from Colin Waldrop.
KDMC medical team that's at all the games there on the spot to administer some help. Again, it looks like, as you said, does have maybe a cramp there as he's trying to work it out. Now it looks like he's okay.
Number 7 for the Green Wave is.
So White will kind of limp off the field. So that probably sit out a couple of plays here.
First down for Cathedral at the 40-yard line.
But a first down and 10 for Cathedral at their own 40. Well, back the Cougar defense is going to have to buckle up here. We cannot let them burn a bunch of time off the clock and leave us not much left after they score a possible touchdown.
Yeah. Defense steps up right here. Kind of put the Cougars back in the driver's seat. First and 10 for the Green Wave on their own 40-yard line. Cougars trying to stand tall, snuff out this drive.
Taylor with Harris to his right again. Harris gets the call. Big hole left side, 45. Breaks a tackle midfield all the way down to the Cougar 42. Looks like Tarver finally able to bring him down, but again, this guy has just had his way with the Cougars here tonight so far. And Brookhaven Academy would like a timeout to kind of get things resituated here defensively. 7:16 left in the ball game. Brookhaven Academy 21, Natchez Cathedral 19. Let's take 30 seconds, 30 down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football will continue after this on B92.
Being good at life means treating your business like your family, making sure that everyone's on the right path toward financial security. With over 170 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company can help find the best plan for your business and the employees who help it grow. So give Kelly Hallred, your local New York Life agent, a call. He can also help you plan your family's financial future. You can reach him at 601-833-0604 or look for him at NewYorkLife.com.
Well, heck, this kind of reminds us of Centerville running the same play over and over and over. And this is exactly what Natchez Cathedral is doing. Same play, Harris over left tackle, Harris over left tackle, and the Harris over left tackle once again.
Yeah, if it keeps working, keep going to it. 1st and 10, just shy of the 40-yard line. Cougar side of the field. Taylor with Harris to his right.
1st down 10 for the Cathedral Green Wave. Same play. Harris goes left, cuts back right, got a big lane. He's to the 30, the 25, the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5, and there's going to be a touchdown for Cathedral, and Harris does it again for Cathedral on the 42-yard touchdown run.
The second touchdown of the fourth quarter.
So for Harris, that's 2 touchdowns.
That's his third
touchdown of the ball game. And Cathedral regains the lead with 7:05 left in the contest, 25-21.
3 touchdowns, 214 yards. 2 of those touchdowns, both 42-yarders.
Here comes your New York Life Insurance agents, Dwayne Allred, Kelly Allred, extra point attempt. 25-21. Obviously, the Cougars have to score a touchdown, regardless of what the Green Wave do here. A 2-point conversion would require the Cougars to make an extra point. Give once again to Harris. This time he's going to spin inside. He got the 2-point conversion. So the 2-point conversion is good. There's a break in the action. Natchez Cathedral 27, Brookhaven Academy 21. That comes with 7:05 left in the ball game. Let's take 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football will continue after this on B92.
Hey, this is Shannon Aker, and Bank of Brookhaven is now part of the Allpoint ATM network with over 55,000 locations all over our country. Use the locator on the allpointnetwork.com app to find locations of ATMs. You can even find them when you leave our country. Remember, at Bank of Brookhaven, it's still all about you. Bank of Brookhaven, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Well, an 80-yard plus drive capped off by a 42-yard run by Harris with a touchdown. Did anybody else carry the ball that series?
I don't think so. I think Taylor had one short
One
keeper.
play that Harris with the rest of it.
Yeah, Taylor picked up 1 yard on just a short quarterback keeper, but Harris doing all the work in that particular series.
Let's see if we get a sky kick once again here from Cathedral. Again, the little sideline kick over here. Fumble by Brookhaven Academy. Picked up to the 30, and we'll have the play to the 32. Fighting ahead to the 35. Nice effort. Luke Johnson kept his feet moving and drug a couple of Cathedral players up, making the tackle. Is going to be Junkin. Paxton Junkin makes the tackle.
All right, Cougars got to go to work here, Ken. Got to put the ball in the end zone. 6:56 to go.
Ideal world, we want to score with not a whole lot of time left in the ball game. But the way this defense for Cathedral's been playing, we're going to have to obviously air this thing out. So give to Ogden. Ogden trying to bounce it outside. Turns the corner, bumped out of bounds around the 38. Picks up about 3 or 4 on the play. Making the play is going to be Devening. Picks up about 3. We'll call it 2nd and 7. The ball just over the Cougar 38. Cougars got to get just over the 45 for the first down. Let's stop the clock at 6:51 left in the contest.
3 receivers on the far side. All alone here.
Pass down the sideline, incomplete. Flag will come in late. The referee right at the scene of the play did not call the flag, but the one behind him did. Obviously, looked like Waldrop got undercut a little bit trying to come back for the football. So a pass interference will be called, looks like, against the Cathedral Green Wave. Let's wait and make sure we got the call here. Pass interference, Cathedral, first down 10, Cougars. Big play there, Beck, for the Cougars.
Yeah, Waldrop kind of on a go pattern, showed the quick curl, got past the initial receiver, free safety number 4. Sam Mosby came in, kind of undercut. Cathedral looking for the incidental contact call, got up under Waldrop's feet, just completely took him out as the ball sailed over everyone's head. So 10 yards on the penalty, 1st and 10 Cougars on the Cathedral side of the field at the 47-yard line.
So 1st down 10 Cougars. Ogden gets the carry. Ogden comes off left side. Got a couple of yards inside the 45 to about the 43. Making the tackle is going to be Casey Washington.
Nothing wrong right there from Ogden. Picked up 3.5 on that one. Just churning it out, running north and south. That's what we got to have from Ogden. Let the big bull run right here, chew up some yards, and chew up some clock.
That's the old Ohio State philosophy. 3-4 yards of play and
cloud of dust.
That's you maintain possession and run the clock. And you got some good defense. You got to I guess a winning combination as they did for many, many years. Trips to the right side. Fortenberry wants to quick out here. It's going to be caught by Johnson at the 40. Johnson 35. Johnson down to the 30. 1st down 10 Cougars on the Cathedral 30.
Well, that's Brownlee across the way again. Yeah. Number 2.
That's Brownlee. You're right. Brownlee. I was thinking it was Johnson at first, but Brownlee. 1st down 10 Cougars on the Cathedral 30. 5:52 left in the ball game. 27-21 Cathedral. Blake Rock is down to 16. Ogden stays in to the right side of Fortenberry. Trips to the left side, single out to the right side. And a quick out. Brownlee got it. 30, 25, 20. Inside the 20. He'll take it down to about the 17-yard line. And that's enough for another Cougar 1st down.
Another 14 pitch and catch. Fortenberry to Brownlee.
Trey Fortenberry will check in at a tight end position. Brownlee will go to the right side along with Dylan Fortenberry. Waldrop, the lone receiver, to the near side, which is a home side. Ball's on the near hash. Wide side of the field is to Fortenberry's right. He's going to keep it. Fortenberry cuts inside, stays on his feet, goes down to about the 11. That's going to be a 2nd down and short coming up for Brookhaven Academy of the Cathedral 11. Making the tackle is Devening once again.
Let's give Fortenberry 6 on that one.
Second down.
Yeah.
At the Cathedral 11. Ogden to the right side of Fortenberry. Double out right side. Waldrop, the lone receiver, to the left side. Waldrop's got the near side of the field. Give to Ogden. Ogden lowers his head across the 10 to about the 8. He'll be maybe just shy of the 1st down. Clock rolling at 4:35 left in the ball game. 27-21 Natchez Cathedral.
Ogden picked up about 3.5 on the play, so it's going to leave it 3rd down. We're going to call it 2 yards to go for the Cougars. Don't be surprised you get the read option from Fortenberry again right here. He'll see what's available. He'll either keep it or hand it off to Ogden.
At the Cathedral 8. Fortenberry checks back to the sideline. Blake Rock at 4. Cougars may have to call we'll have to call a timeout here. Breaking the action, 4:01 left in the ball game. Natchez Cathedral 27, Brookhaven Academy 21. We'll take 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football will continue after this on B92.
Emotional and psychological problems have treatments, just like any other health issue. Still, you might not know how to find out what's right for you. We understand. That's why we created the KDMC Behavioral Wellness Center. We've seen how behavioral difficulties can affect someone's life. We can help you. Call KDMC Behavioral Wellness Center to make an appointment today. 601-835-9499. King's Daughters Medical Center, caring for our community like no one else can.
Couple of quick area scores. Fourth quarter, St. Joe 28, West Lincoln 7. It was Puckett 47, Mogachuda 20. That's also in the fourth quarter. Cougars have it third down and about 2 at the Cathedral 8. Cathedral on top, 27-21, 4:01 left in the ball game.
A lot of room to the right side. Should Fortenberry want to follow Ogden that way?
Lone receiver to the right. Straight up the middle.
Fortenberry
Fortenberry got the first down, stacked up close to the 5-yard line, put him right at the 5. Whole host of white jerseys on the play. Off the bottom of that pile, looks like that'll be Christopher Johnson.
Good blocking up there. Carruthers, Sullivan.
A first down goal to go for the Cougars on the Cathedral 5.
Tape rushing. A lot of those big guys up front for the Cougars. Moving the pile. 3:40 to go. Clock's moving. Inside of 10 seconds on the play clock. Fortenberry surveys the field.
Fortenberry will keep it, fake the handoff to Ogden. Wide open lane, and Fortenberry will waltz into the end zone. Touchdown.
Got a flag. Hold on. Hold everything here, Ken.
Hold Brookhaven. Oh, my goodness. Fortenberry waltzed untouched into the end zone. Hold on Brookhaven Academy will wipe out the touchdown and move the Cougars back up the field, at least back out to the 15.
Looked like something well behind the play in the backfield. Fortenberry had made his move. Quarterback keeper to the right side. Let's see if this one comes back and haunts the Cougars or just gives them the opportunity to chew up a little more clock.
So first down, goal to go. Puts the ball back on the
16, I believe, Ken.
Cathedral 16. First and goal.
We'll string together a couple of first downs right here, and we'll be back in the end zone. First downs in the sense of yardage. Of course, we have to score on our 4 tries.
Ogden will set up to the right side of Fortenberry. Fortenberry low snap, fires it off toward the end zone. This ball is going to be caught. And touchdown. Fortenberry diving grab in the right back corner of the end zone. 16-yard touchdown pass to Dylan Fortenberry from Tyler Fortenberry.
Pinpoint precision, Ken. 16-yarder. Dylan ran right to the back pylon. Tyler put it on the money. Fortenberry to Fortenberry. Tyler to Dylan.
That makes it a tie ball game, 27-27. So here's the important extra point brought to you by your New York Life Insurance agents, Dwayne Allred and Kelly Allred. So Case with the opportunity to put Brookhaven Academy on top. Snap is back, placement down, the kick is up. Right down the middle, it is good, and Brookhaven Academy regains the lead with 3:18 left in the ball game. Brookhaven Academy 28, Natchez Cathedral 27. Let's take 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football continues after this on B92.
Hello, this is Will Thibodeau, General Sales Manager at Sullivan Ford Lincoln, Southwest Mississippi's Ford Truck Headquarters. Cool weather is right around the corner, but the deals are only heating up here at Sullivan. After another record-breaking new car and truck sales month, our lot is busting with great local trades, and we need to make room for more. With super low interest rates available, now is the best time of the year to buy. Come see our family here. Visit us on the World Wide Web at SullivanFordLincoln.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40, Brookhaven.
67-yard touchdown drive. Had to score twice there, Beck. Tyler Fortenberry scores, wiped out a holding call. Will come back right back with a 16-yard touchdown pass into the back corner of the end zone to Dylan Fortenberry. The extra point by Case is good, 28-27, Brookhaven Academy.
I'll tell you what, Ken, maybe one of the best passes from Tyler Fortenberry that I've seen all year. Just a precision. Dylan was on the set out wide right. He's going to run straight to the back pylon. Tyler threw it around a defender. Dylan lays out in the corner, hauls it in for the touchdown. Corey Case with the point after. Cougars back in front, 28-27. 27.
Let's see if Corey Case can boom this one into the end zone once again. Case approaches the ball, kicks it down the field. This ball is going to go sailing into the end zone, and they're
going to make the green wave. Yeah,
back out.
Make it go 80 yards, Ken.
In fact, that ball looked like it's going to hug the goal line for a moment there, Beck, but finally rolled in the end zone. That would have been a live ball, but for the green wave, it did roll into the end zone. They've got it 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Let's see if Coach Rushing gets Tyler Fortenberry in at the free safety position. I don't see him out there just yet.
3:18 left in the ball game. This game has gone back and forth. Let's see if Harris gets another run. Yep, Harris gets the carry. Harris will room and across the 25, dives ahead to the 28.
Harris just churns out another 7 yards almost every time he touches it.
Waldrop making the tackle for Brookhaven Academy. 2nd down and 3 for Cathedral at the 27. Once again, Harris on the carry. Harris breaks the tackle, got the 1st down, pushed out of bounds on the far side. And for Cathedral, that's what they wanted to happen. Stops the clock at 2:51. Now, Cathedral does have all their timeouts left. I think Brookhaven Academy only has, one timeout left. 1st down 10, Cathedral at the 31 in Green Wave territory. They'll put Washington on the right side. Taylor throws out here to White. White drops the football. I think you might have heard the footsteps from Rob Johnston as he dropped the football at the 34. Incomplete pass will stop the clock at 2:46 left.
Johnson giving a pretty good cushion over here. White just took his eyes off of it as it falls to the ground.
Once again, Harris on the carry. Harris 30, 35, fights ahead out near the 40, picks up another 7. He's already well over 200 yards rushing with 3 touchdowns in the evening for the Green Wave.
2:32 for Harris on the evening. Clock running at 2:25.
3rd down and about 3.5 for the Green Wave. Ball on their own 38. Once again, give to Harris. Harris this time dropped.
Thrown for a loss. Trenton Tarver.
Tarver sneaked in there. That play was really slow to develop.
Green Wave's going to call timeout right here. Yeah.
Big decision for the Green Wave. 4th down, about 3 when they come back. We'll take a break. 2:12 left in the ball game. Brookhaven Academy 28. Natchez Cathedral 27. Let's take 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football continues after this on B92.
For loads and loads and loads of quality, it's Speed Queen from Perkins Ace Hardware Brookhaven. Speed Queen is built to do 25 years of laundry and carries the industry's best warranty. For loads and loads and loads of quality, it's Speed Queen from Perkins Ace Hardware, Highway 51 North and Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven. Open Monday through Saturday from 7 till 5.
2:12 left in the ball game. 28-27. Here's the play of the game right here.
4th down and about 3 for the Green Wave.
Pistol set. Taylor gives it to Harris. Right at the middle. Fights. Got the 1st down. Harris did that on pure determination, Beck. He has 3 Cougars hanging all over him. He powers his way up to the 45 for the 1st down.
Yeah, initial hit there by Nick Ogden. Picked up 4 on the play. 5. Check that.
Taylor to throw. Throws it out here to White. White midfield. White spins around to Johnson. 45. Goes back the other way. Ties ahead to the 40. 1st down and 10. Green Wave on the Cougar 40. Rob Johnson finally making the tackle for Brookhaven Academy, but that's another big 1st down for the Green and White at the Cougar 40. Clock at 1:52 left in the ball game. Cougars with a 1-point lead. Give to Harris. Harris inside tackle after about a yard pickup.
Big August Sullivan, yeah.
That's August Sullivan making the tackle. No gain on the play. And a timeout, Green Wave. 1:39 left in the ball game. Brookhaven Academy 28, Natchez Cathedral 27. Let's take another 30. 30 down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football continues after this on B92.
Join in supporting our local schools this season. Brookhaven Monument Company is proud of all of our area schools and wishes them all a great year. Be sure and attend the games and cheer for your school. For over 70 years, Brookhaven Monument has been part of the community and pleased to support local events. Brookhaven Monument thanks you for choosing them to provide a lasting memorial to remember your loved ones. Visit the Brookhaven Monument showroom on Highway 51 North or call 833-5701.
Second down, 10. Green wave of the ball just over the Brookhaven Academy 40. And Tyler Fortenberry has been inserted into the Brookhaven Academy secondary. Out come the Green Wave. Single receivers left and right. Looks like they got Moore back in there as a running back passes out. White caught it out to 28. That'll be another first down for the Green Wave. As you called it during the break there, Beck got to watch out for White. And a flag comes in late. Flag was thrown after the play is over. Let's see what this is all about. Sideline warning. Not a penalty, but a sideline warning. At the 29, clock is stopped at 1:33 left. First down 10, Green Wave. Clock will now roll. Out come the Green Wave. Moore to the right side. Moore's got the handoff, cuts back inside. He's got room. He's to the 15, to the 10, 5, touchdown. Well, Moore, who's not carried much tonight, puts the Green Wave on top on a 29-yard touchdown run. That comes with 1:19 left in the ball game. That gives them the lead 33-28. And here comes your New York Life Insurance agents, Dwayne Allred, Kelly Allred, extra point attempt here. They'll go for 2.
Fresh legs in the ball game right there, Ken. Moore took it off the left side, saw a big hole, pranced into the end zone for the touchdown.
Big 2-point play that would force Brookhaven Academy to go for 2 for the win. Take to Moore. Taylor's got it. He's stacked up short of the end zone. Does not make the 2-point conversion. 2-point conversion, no good. 1:19 left in the ball game. Cathedral has come back to take the lead. Natchez Cathedral 33, Brookhaven Academy 28. Let's take another 30. Multiple flags. We'll sort this out when we come back. Multiple flags in the play. 1:19 left in the ball game. 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football continues after this on B92.
Brookhaven Academy has been serving our community for over 40 years. They offer a quality education and a Christian and learning environment for all students from preschool through 12th grade. Students each receive opportunities to excel in the arts, ACT prep, extracurricular activities, college preparatory curriculum, and athletics. Come visit Headmaster Jason Case and Elementary Principal Paige Nielsen to see how Brookhaven Academy is making a difference one child at a time.
Dead ball foul, unsportsmanlike conduct, Brookhaven Academy. 2 unsportsmanlike conduct calls on Brookhaven Academy. That means Cathedral will kick the ball off probably at the Cougar 40.
Tough call against the Cougars right there. It's going to really pin them back against the wall.
Well, the 2 running backs, especially Harris, over 200 yards, 3 touchdowns. Moore coming in late with a 29-yard touchdown run to give Cathedral the lead here with 1:19 left in the ball game, 33-28. They'll move it from the Cathedral 40. That'll put the ball probably at the 40. That's the 2 15-yarders, Zach. They're going to kick it from the 30. So Cathedral will probably kick it in the end zone, make the Cougars start from their 20. Who knows? They may even try an onside kick here. You don't know.
Yeah, you've got to expect some type of squib kick, or will Cathedral just attempt to kick it out of the back of the end zone? Looks like The quarterback, Taylor, is going to tee this one up and kick it for the Greenway.
1:19 left. Cathedral comes back to take the lead, and 1:19 left in the ball game on the 29-yard touchdown run by Moore. The 2-point conversion, no good. 33-28 Cathedral. It is the onside kick. Cougars fighting for it if Cougars get it, but they're going to be deep in their own end of the football field at the 15. Dylan Fortenberry, I believe, came up with that loose ball, but the Cougars 85 yards away from winning this ball game.
78 RPM seconds remaining.
1:18 left in the contest. 1 second ticked off the clock on that kickoff. Actually, I have it at our 16. Fortenberry looking. Here comes pressure. Rolling to his right, still looking. Throws it down the field. Ball batted away from the intended receiver. Almost intercepted. Almost picked off by Cathedral. Down at the Cougar 24.
Yeah, Tyler with a strong throw down the sideline. Ball, receiver and defender knocked the ball some 15, 20 feet in the air. Cathedral linebacker came in trying to scoop it before it hit the ground.
Second down 10 for Brookhaven Academy at their own 16. Ogden stays in, trips to the left side, single out to the right side. Fortenberry quick out of the bubble screen. It's going to be caught by Bradley 25 out to the 29. That'll be a first down and 10 for Brookhaven Academy. And quickly, Brookhaven Academy will get set here. 1:01 left in the ball game. Quick play. Another quick out. Bradley has it knocked out of his hands. Incomplete. Waldrop wanting a pass interference, but no call there on the play is going to be Washington for the Green Wave. Second down and 10 on the Cougar 29.
Green Wave got a couple players playing center field. Four linemen, 4 linebackers, 2 deep for the Green Wave.
Fortenberry looking, throws it down right side. It's going to be caught out of the hands of Dylan Fortenberry. Thought Dylan Fortenberry had a shot at it. I think it was maybe tipped right before it got to him by one of the...
Yeah, it looked like Hollis Lee's down there.
Lee's got a little fingertip on it, knocked it just out of Fortenberry's reach. Now then, third down and 10 at the 29. 50 seconds left, 33-28, Natchez Cathedral. Out come the Cougars. Ogden to the left side of Fortenberry. Double out to the right side. Fortenberry throws it far down the right sideline of Dylan Fortenberry. He can't come up with it at the Cathedral 40. Stops the clock at 45 seconds. Obviously, Cougars will go for it. Fourth down and 10 at their own 29.
Last chance here for the Cougars. 45 seconds. They turn it over on downs. Cathedral will run out the clock and escape with the victory.
Cougars getting set. Fourth down and 10 at their own 29. Here's the ball game on this play. See if the Cougars can keep this last-ditch drive alive, or they're going to call a timeout. Break action. That's going to be the final timeout for Brookhaven Academy. 45 seconds left in the ball game. Cathedral 33, Brookhaven Academy 28. Let's take 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football will continue after this on B92.
And your home's roof takes a beating. Protect it and loved ones with a roof from Strength Roofing and Siding. From shingle or metal roof, let Strength Roofing and Siding put their 40 years of experience to work for you. They offer an unmatched lifetime warranty and work with insurance companies. Strength Roofing and Siding. Online at strengthroofingendsiding.com or call 601-373-7254. The same number since 1979.
Last play of the ball game for the Cougars. Got to convert here. Fourth down and 10 at the Cougar 29 with 45 seconds left in the ball game. Ogden to the right of Fortenberry. He'll take the snap. Here comes some pressure. Fortenberry out to the right side is going to be caught.
First down for the Cougars.
At the 42, 1st and 10 for Dylan Fortenberry.
Needed 10, got 13.
Clock will stop while they reset the chains. As soon as it's set, they'll start the clock again. Fortenberry under center will spike the ball to stop the clock. So 2nd and 10 from the 42. The Cougars try to map out something. Obviously, Beck, we're not in the shape where we can just ding and dunk here. We got to get a couple of big plays.
Got to get something big. Try to pull off the hook and ladder sometime.
Rolling to his left, Fortenberry fires it on the run. It's going to be caught by Brownlee. Brownlee got out of bounds. Right at the first down marker. As the flag comes down at the end of the play, and I'm afraid that he's going in against the Cougars, Beck. Cathedral clapping their hands. And this could be an unsportsmanlike conduct called on Brookhaven Academy. Let's wait and see. Dead ball, unsportsman Brookhaven. Well, that could be the nail in our coffin right there. Got to the 49, had it just enough. It looked like it was almost at the first down marker. Going to mark off. That's 10 yards. This is going to be the big one. 15 all the way back to the Cougars 36. Now the Cougars have got to get back to the 48 in Cathedral territory. 29 seconds left. 2nd down for the Cougars. Let's see if we can pull off a big play here and get over that. Fortenberry looking, fires it down right side. Dylan Fortenberry has it, got the first down all the way down to the 44. Stops the clock at 24 seconds left. Cougars in a hurry. Going to spike it. And Fortenberry will spike the ball to stop the clock at 23 seconds. What a play by Fortenberry to Fortenberry.
I tell you what, Tyler threw that one on the rope about 24 yards. Hit Dylan in stride, a little skinny post route. Got it down to the Cathedral 45-yard line. 23 seconds to go.
First down 10, Cougars in the Cathedral 45. Tyler Fortenberry steps up. Here comes pressure. Fortenberry on the run, fires it far down the field. Brownlee's there. Brownlee can't. They caught it. Brownlee caught it at the 6. Brownlee caught it at the 6. Defensively was Mosley. Brownlee got inside position and Mosley made the catch at the Cathedral 6. And again, the Cougars will spike the ball to stop the clock. 11 seconds. What a catch by Brownlee. Brownlee falling down on his back, making the catch. 2nd down, goal to go. 11 seconds left in this ball game. Brookhaven Academy 6 yards away from winning a thrilling contest here on homecoming. And Coach Rushing will talk about his comments about these types of games. To the back right side. He's got it. Dylan Fortenberry had the opening, but a nice defensive play by one of those defensive backs. Can't quite get his number. He got a hand up there, knocks it away from Fortenberry. 7 seconds left in the ball game.
I'll tell you what, I thought Dylan was going to go to the pylon again. Number 7, I believe that's White, came in at the last second, knocked that one away. So we get Rob Johnson right here in the quick slant in the slot.
Fortenberry again looking across the middle. It's going to be caught. No. Knocked away to Trey Fortenberry, the back of the end zone.
It's like that may have been intended for Johnson. Thought I had him on the slant. 4 seconds to go, Ken. Cougars on the 5-yard line, trying to punch it in.
4th down, goal to go. This will be the final play of the ball game. Fortenberry rolling to his right. Here comes pressure. Eludes the tackler. Fortenberry looking, still looking. Gonna run it. Fortenberry leaps in the air. Did he get it?
Touchdown! Touchdown, Fortenberry!
It is a touchdown.
Fortenberry! 5 yards out! Superman dive, Ken. Over the top. Fortenberry. Over the top. Touchdown. Cougars 34. Green Wave 33.
What a finish. As I was saying earlier, Coach Rushing was asked, why do you schedule games like this for homecoming? And he said, this is why.
I thought I'd seen it all last week with Mississippi State when the quarterback got knocked some 10 feet in the air. Tyler Fortenberry went over the top, dove into the end zone, did a complete flip, and landed on pay dirt.
Fortenberry pulling it out here for the Cougars, as the Cougars had to march 84 yards in a minute and 19 seconds.
I'm not sure what the conversation is.
Coach from Natchez comes out talking to Coach Rushing too. Touchdown was signaled on the far side. That's where all the action was. Officials are walking off the field. Brookhaven Academy will win it. Ball game 34-33. Brookhaven Academy will pull it off here on an exciting finish over Natchez Cathedral.
What a ball game, Ken. What a ball game.
Let's catch our breath. We'll take 2 minutes down the line, come back and recap this thing for you. 2 minutes down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football will continue after this on B92.
Every day on your drive to work, you see your dream home. You know it is what you've hoped and dreamed for. You just don't know where to start. I'm Angie at Pike National Bank. I want to help you turn your dream into a reality. We can take the first step together, discuss the type of mortgage loans we offer, and find what's best for you. Visit me at our Brookhaven location today to apply. Pike National Bank, a better way to bank for your home. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
There's a saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket. That's not the case when it comes to insurance, though. You want one agency that can handle all your insurance needs. Insurance and Risk Managers has a team of insurance professionals ready to work for you for home, life, auto, health, and business insurance. Turn to just one agency, Insurance and Risk Managers, 315 South Jackson Street, Brookhaven. Call 833-6321. Insurance and Risk Managers.
Experiencing shoulder, elbow, hip, or knee pain? Come see the experts, Dr. Larry Field and Dr. Austin Barrett at Mississippi Sports Medicine, located locally at the Brookhaven Medical Arts Building. Our specialized surgeons have over 50 years combined orthopedic experience specific to the shoulder, elbow, hip, and knee. Why see a general orthopedic when you could see the experts? Mississippi Sports Medicine, where we specialize for you. Request the Brookhaven location when scheduling your appointment at MississippiSportsMedicine.com or call 601-354-4488.
There's a saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket. That's not the case when it comes to insurance, though. You want one agency that can handle all your insurance needs. Insurance and Risk Managers has a team of insurance professionals ready to work for you for home, life, auto, health, and business insurance. Turn to just one agency, Insurance and Risk Managers, 315 South Jackson Street, Brookhaven. Call 833-6321. Insurance and Risk Managers.
A thrilling victory here at homecoming. Brookhaven Academy driving 84 yards in the final 1 minute 19 to score with no time on the clock. Tyler Fortenberry hurtling over tacklers, falling into the end zone for the winning touchdown. 34-33, Brookhaven Academy with the win. End of the first half, it was 14-13. Brookhaven Academy Cougars score first in the second half with a minute 25 left in the third quarter. Ogden on a 9-yard touchdown run. An extra point by Case is good. 21-13 Brookhaven Academy. In the fourth quarter, Cathedral comes right back. Harris on a 42-yard touchdown run. 11:49 left. And a two-point conversion, no good. 21-19 Brookhaven Academy. Then the Harris again with 7:05 left in the game. Another 42-yard touchdown run, making it 27-21 Cathedral. Brookhaven Academy comes back in a 16-yard touchdown pass to Dylan Fortenberry with 3:18 left. Extra point good. 28-27 Brookhaven Academy. Cathedral comes right back with 3:18 left. They drive some 67 yards. The touchdown, a 29-yard touchdown run by Moore. Extra point, two-point conversion, no good. That was a big one right there. 1:19 left in the ball game. The Cougars get the ball after unsportsmanlike conduct. Pack 2 put the kickoff at the Cougar 30. Onside kick. Cougars able to cover it up at the 16. And the Cougars get to work, drive 84 yards in a minute 19, overcoming an unsportsmanlike conduct call with a 4th down and goal and 4 seconds left in the ball game. 4th down and goal from the 6. Tyler Fortenberry looked to the end zone. Nobody there. Tucks it and runs under pressure. Jumps over a big pile, dives over a pile, falls into the end zone for the winning touchdown as time expires, and the Cougars win it 34-33. Beck, I think I thought I'd seen exciting games in the past, 57, 56 game years ago. Last week, we come back with a big win. Last year at homecoming, winning on a last-second field goal. So tonight was what a finish here tonight.
Let's put that one in the books, Ken. And you said it, early in the fourth quarter. Looks like the team that has the ball last looks like it's going to be the one to turn out victorious. And the Cougars were some 85 yards away after Cathedral sucked the ball in the end zone and just methodically took it down the field. Some big third down plays. Tyler Fortenberry doing it with his arm. Dylan Fortenberry, Harrison Brownlee, everybody contributed on that last drive. And Fortenberry just going all out on that one. He knew we had 4 seconds on the clock, wanted to get the pass off. It wasn't there, went around the right side. And I guess he went airborne about the 3-yard line. Did a complete flip. I mentioned the Mississippi State quarterback last week. Reminiscent of that, I certainly want to see this one when we get a chance to go back and look at the film. But Fortenberry, a complete flip and landed in pay dirt with the touchdown to seal the 34-33 victory for the Cougars.
On that drive, Brownlee had a first down at the Cathedral 48. We had an unsportsmanlike conduct that moved the ball back down to the 36, and it was 4th down, if I remember right. We get a first down pass to Dylan Fortenberry. Then the couple of play later, a great catch by Brownlee down at the 6 to set it up with the exciting finish. We get 4 down territory. Nice clock management, able to keep some time on the clock. 4 seconds left, as we mentioned. 4th down, goal to go from the 6. Fortenberry looked to the end zone, nothing there. Takes off around the right side, and of course on the far side, he just kind of jumps into a big pile and somehow gets over that pile into the end zone.
I tell you what, Fortenberry in his 6'5" frame, again, the 10th grader just kind of coming into his own. That last drive, Ken, there was no hesitation in trying to place the ball. He was throwing the football in that last drive. He had to slip it in some windows that, almost weren't there, and pretty much take the Cougars, put them on his back, and take them to the end zone.
Of course, on the other side, we have a performance. Guy who did a great job running the football. J.C. Harris, 3 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns, Ken, 237 yards on about 25 carries. And, that's going to be a tired young man tonight. And just some highlights for the Cougars. Fortenberry ended the night with 37 yards rushing and 1 touchdown. In the passing department, Ken, Fortenberry, after a slow start, ended the night 22 of 34, 328 yards, 2 touchdown passes, 1 interception. Dylan Fortenberry, 8 catches for 127, 2 scores. Nick Ogden, 2 catches for 51. Harrison Brownlee, big night for him, 9 catches for 130. Colin Waldrop, a couple of grabs for 22 yards. And I want to make mention, Waldrop, man, what a defensive night. 16 and a half tackles and a fumble recovery. Just a yeoman's effort by Waldrop on both sides of the football.
Of course, again, congratulations, Lucy LeBlanc, the Homecoming Queen 2019, Brookhaven Academy Lady Cougars softball in the morning, playing in the district tournament. They'll take on Park Place at 10 o'clock in the morning at the McGee Sports Complex. Let's select our Pro Performance Player of the Game, powered by King's Daughters Medical Center. We were kind of leaning earlier towards somebody else, but boy, that last 5 minutes, you got to give it to Tyler Fortenberry.
I tell you what, can't take anything away from the ball game Colin Waldrop had, and certainly deserves some recognition. But Tyler Fortenberry down the stretch, just putting the Cougars on his back, and this the last play of the ball game when the Cougars had to have it, sticking it in the end zone. Tyler Fortenberry, your KDMC player of the game.
Folks, he's only a sophomore.
Yeah,
played like a veteran senior tonight, and as Coach Rushing told me at the beginning of the season, said Tyler Fortenberry is one of the real special players that have come through Brookhaven Academy, and basically he showed you why tonight. Putting this team on his back with 1:19, overcoming adversity with that unsportsmanlike. When that happened, I thought the game was pretty well over. I thought it was done. but he came right back with a big pass play to Dylan Fortenberry. Then they come back with a big pass down the field to Harrison Brownlee for the big play down to the 6. And the clock winding down with 4 seconds, he puts it in the end zone for the win.
I tell you what, this team just doesn't seem to panic. I saw when Cathedral stuck it in the end zone, took the lead, Colin Walver encouraging his guys, hey, let's go. We got time on the clock. We can march it down the field. We can put points on the board. We can answer that touchdown by Cathedral, and that's exactly what the Cougars did.
Again, the Cathedral scored with 1:19 left in the ball game, and the big play there too, Beck. They went for 2. Had they made that 2-point conversion, we'd be in overtime right now. Because have had to make the extra point attempt or gone for 2 for the win. But that missed 2-point conversion. In fact, they missed 2 2-point conversions, which were big plays in this ball game.
Yeah, and another thing you said early, Ken, might come down to the kicking game. Well, that's lack of a kicking game where Cathedral's forced to go for 2. A couple big stops on points after touchdown attempts by the Cougars during the ball game. Instead of getting points there, they don't get them.
Well, that's it. Well, what a homecoming. Once again, the Cougars win a tight, big homecoming game, and I'm sure the alums here who've not been able to watch a lot of games, some coming from out of town, they got their money's worth and more tonight.
Absolutely.
So congratulations to the Cougars on a great win. Not only an important win as far as record, but this is our district win. That's a big thing. Cathedral had 2 wins. So in the district, Brookhaven Academy 1-0 now, Cathedral 2-1. Overall, Brookhaven Academy goes to 4-1. Cathedral drops to 3-2 on the year. Big game next week, not a district ball game, but an old rivalry gets refired, going down to Park Lane. It'll be their homecoming, so Brookhaven Academy hoping to go down there, perhaps to spoil a homecoming at Park Lane. Well, folks, it has been a thriller tonight. Another thriller for the Cougars is the Cougars with 1:19 left in the ball game march 86 yards, score a touchdown, actually 84 yards, score a touchdown with 4 seconds left in the ball game to win it 34-33. Well, stick around. Jeff Mann has scores and highlights of other games coming up on the post-game scoreboard show. That and more. Ole Miss football tomorrow morning. Cal comes calling on the Ole Miss Rebels. That'll be in Oxford. 11 o'clock kickoff, 9 o'clock pregame show in the morning on B92. Once again, a thriller here at Brookhaven Academy, a homecoming win for Brookhaven Academy, 34. Natchez Cathedral, 33. Along with our studio production coordinator, Jeremy Edwards. This is along with Beck Warren. Appreciate Clay Smith helping us out tonight. Ken Hollingsworth, we bid you a good evening on B92.
This has been Brookhaven Academy Cougar Football on B92. Game action was brought to you by Paul Barnett Nissan on Brookway Boulevard, Gatlin Feed, Perkins Ace Hardware in Lincoln Plaza, Sullivan Ford Lincoln Exit 40, Mississippi Sports Medicine, Strength Roofing and Siding in Byram, Pike National Bank, King's Daughters Medical Center, Brook.